Yeah. 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 Huh? Huh? No. 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah. Salud. Oh. My amp unit. What's up? A team. Hello. Show of hands. Personal opinion. I drop facts on this channel, but I'm going to give you an opinion. Hold on. Hold on. Please hold. Fuck. Tech difficulties. Hold on. You guys hear me? Give me a coffee if you guys can hear me. I'm going to guess that you can. There you go. Thank you. Show of hands. Personally, I thought night one kicked night two's ass. Let me know how you guys feel. What night did you prefer? We had a lot of rain going on. I apologize if the stream is unclear. We have some patches where you can't hear me. The weather is affecting the stream a bit. Night one dominated according to the unit. We gotta wait on this quality, guys. We gotta wait on this quality. Night one absolutely fucking rocked. I know the video said there's nothing I can do, man. Major storms just rolled in. Erlo said you're foggy. My mother told me that when I was born. It's a little clearer now on my end. Hopefully it'll clear up, guys. Nothing I can do. We are L-I-V-E live. Anything can happen when this shit is live. Hopefully it clears up for you guys. Night one absolutely kicked ass. I told you guys Daniel Bryan was going to add nothing to this fucking match, and that's right. The only thing I'm going to remember is his ass getting powerbombed through a table. Other than that, maybe the double submission on Roman. He was only used to throw up his fingers in the yes chant. And then once he put his fingers down, the crowd was still heavily behind Edge. Which goes to show you, I was the only YouTuber, the only podcaster to come in front of this camera in front of when that red light went on and tell you straight out he was not needed. I don't need a pat on the back. I need people to start listening. I told you it was bullshit from the beginning. They probably didn't even have a definitive plan yet. Daniel Bryan was always supposed to be the scapegoat, whether Edge won or Roman. The way he got into the match was BS, and what he did in that match, nothing. Nothing. The highlights of the match, the most intriguing was when Roman and Edge were in there together. The spear from the fucking steps. How about when they were yanking on the chair? And Edge ultimately gets him in the submission with the chair piece. Bro. The double spear? The double fucking spear? And every fucking time, here comes Danny. Here comes Danny to break it in. Yes! Yeah! And almost every fucking time he throws his hands up so he can get the crowd to yes with him. And then once he puts his hands down, it's fucking Dan Bryan again, and everybody's like, wait, it's not WrestleMania 30. It's not 2014. Why the fuck is this dude in here? BC was right from the fucking beginning, bro. It's vindication for every podcaster and every YouTuber that hasn't seen the fucking light. I am the way. I am the light. Fucking community has to wake the fuck up. You let Vince McMahon off the hook this year again. After the debacle with Charlotte Flair. You thought you would have learned your lesson. I thought you would have. And you fucking let him off the hook again because you like Dan Bryan. It's gonna be a better match, basically. Edge and Roman would have shit the bed. Yeah, it was a fucking much better match than anything Bryan could have done in there with the two. I say it time and fucking time again. Oop, where did you go? Cry back. Oh, bitch boy Braden smacked the fuck off the channel. Oh, did you think you were gonna graffiti my? You don't graffiti my shit. I fucking take you and I slam you into a fucking wall, bitch boy Bradens. Fuck out of here. That's right, Lucas. You're too negative, Beasley. Beasley, Daniel Bryan's our man. He looks like me. He's my size. He's my weight. He's got a grizzly bear. He's my body. My body and me. Fuck you. Get out of here, you bitch boy. You ruined WrestleMania because you want to suck D-Bry's dick or some other YouTuber. The fuck out of here, brah. Does it look like I'm playing around? Does it look like I'm playing around? I ain't playing around, brah. You fucking ruined a dream match because you wanted some fucking dude from 7 years ago who had a mediocre 2020 and a losing streak in 2021, and you can add last night to that losing streak. And I was told the whole time it's gonna be a better match, Beasley. Fuck out of here. A better match, Beasley. Oh yeah, he yesed his way all over the fucking Tampa Bay Raymond James Stadium. Yesing all over the place. He puts his fucking hands down. Yeah, you see just how fucking awesome D-Bry's reception was. I fucking tell ya. Oh, I fucking tell ya. Joshua Payton, 2-spot morning, BC. Red team, go! What up, Joshua? How you doing, man? Good to see you up in here. We got the life of Jay up in here, $4.99, says even though it was a good match, Daniel Bryan was absolutely not needed for this match. If Roman was just gonna retain, I didn't mind if Edge was gonna win. Life of Jay, exactly. Whether Edge won or fucking Edge lost, straight up, I'm fine. The redemption story for Roman Reigns to get his title back would be badass. You let Edge defend it at Backlash and then at Money in the Bank. And after Roman lost it, he fucking destroys Daniel Bryan. Last night, he's so fucking enraged. Then he takes care of Bryan, who's going part-time status anyway. He's got a gig behind the scenes. You destroy Daniel Bryan at Backlash, and at SummerSlam, the Titans go head-to-head. In that fucking rematch, Roman can get his fucking championship back and hold it all the way to 39 with The Rock. Because The Rock, at this point, should be the one to take it. Absolutely, Life of Jay. But I said this from the fucking beginning. Nobody wants to fucking pay attention. Mr. Black Ice 22, what up with that 5-spot coffee? Night 1 killed it. Far as the 3-way, from what I take, the finish showed the domination of Roman. Bianca, Usos, or Omos? Lashley and Sasha did their thing. Yeah, that whole fucking Night 1, man. Just spanked night number 2, brah. 100%. Hold on. Carlos, I saw you up in here too, bro. I'm not getting all of the supers right now. Oh, I see Jared9 Gaming. BC, I love the entrance of The Fiend and the look of Alexa, but I'm not happy with Alexa turning. It's too early for an Alexa Fiend feud, in my opinion. Jared9 Gaming, I'm about to get to that in a minute, dude. Thank you for the soup. And I'll get to that in a minute, dude. Good to see you up in here. Quincy Gray, 5-spot. Asuka WrestleMania, 0-4. When is she going to have her moment? And Sasha's like 0 for 6, correct? 0 for 7, some shit like that. Asuka, I'm totally fucking ripped at that Asuka match. I'm going to get to that as well, Quincy. Anise Sarwar with a $4.99 coffee says, as Scott Hall would say, hey, yo, BC, great to be back. Anise, good to have you up in here, dude. Ashley Steggles. I was happy that Roman won, like I said. I would be, like I said I would be. But because of what happened to The Fiend, pisses me the F off. I'm still pissed off now. Oh, there's more to the story, Ashley, but we're going to get to it. But yeah, Roman winning or not isn't my fucking... what I'm upset about. I'm pissed off that we needed a third person to get that fucking outcome. And it's something I said from the fucking beginning. And nobody wanted to listen, and now everybody today is basically, you were right, man, sorry. I don't need sorry, I don't need apologies. I need this community to wake up. Enough with the schmazes. No more triple threats, fatal four-ways. Use them at the right times. You're abusing them. Edge and Roman needs a third man all of a sudden? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You devalue the Rumble. I'm done with that shit. I'm done listening to people try to fucking argue their point. I'm done. Because what we end up with is what we got last night. Pathetic. Peyton Joshua 18499. The PC is doing something funny, so I have to go to the phone to go see Fiend live a while ago. It was awesome. Yeah, my fucking... Mine's all fucked up right now, too, man. Hopefully you guys can see a good visual at least, man. Or at least hear my words. Thank you, Peyton Joshua. Emmanuel, 5-spot, Amp Unit, Italy. What up, Italy, man? I'm half Italian, as I always say. So always good to see the representation up in this motherfucker. Don't care about young kids. This is an adult channel, and this is why I like to watch it. You're damn right, Emmanuel. You get all the little bitch boys that come in. Beasley, shut up. Shut up, boogeyman. You know you're yelling at pro wrestling, right, man? You know you're you're an adult angry at wrestling? No, I'm an adult fucking entertaining, making fucking mucho because I'm great at what I do. Because I'm on another fucking level and people give a shit. It's called entertaining. You sit there with your grubby Dorito paws and go, Beasley, fuck you. Fuck you, Beasley. Fuck you. Ma, I told Beasley to fuck off. Good job, Timmy. Complete your day now. Okay, going to take my shower. Unique Butterfly, 10-spot. What the hell happened with Randy Orton and The Fiend? It was a complete crap fest. Complete crap fest, Unique. What are you talking about? That was some awesome shit until the finish. I have a feeling that the old man and Stanford interfering behind the scenes. Yeah, he was all over that finish for sure. Unique Butterfly, I'm going to get to that in a second. Carlos, again, I think you left a Superman. I'm missing a bunch. Any supers that I miss, I will get to you guys in the next video. You guys are going fucking... you guys are straight balling right now, brah. Beasley, stop being mean. So we're gonna get to the fucking Wyatt thing, obviously. I'm sorry, the fucking Roman Reigns thing. Bray Wyatt, man, wow. I'll start from the jump with this. Why even waste time? And you guys know the rules. This is not just an average review show. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Rules are simple. Every single match on this show will get a tally in one of these three columns. Rule number 2 is stay away from the uglies. If you get a tally in the ugly, at the end of this thing, I'm going to cross it off, and it's going to turn into 2 bads. Stay away from the fucking uglies. In rule number 3, if there is a tiebreaker after 7, because I can also add additional tallies, then we go to the kickoff show. But I don't believe there was a kickoff show match last night either, just like night number 1 when Weather canceled it. So we better not end in a fucking tie. That's all I'm going to tell you. Match number 1. This was the Fiend Bray Wyatt versus, hold on. SOS TDM 617. What up, dude? Grubby Doritos paws. Laugh my fucking ass off. That's what I always picture, you know, when these people are trying to talk shit to Beasley. Fuck you, Beasley! And their fucking Dorito paws are getting all over the keyboard. JR9 Gaming, 2-spot. Bray's Brody Lee tribute was awesome to see, man. Yeah, we're gonna get to that, JR9. That warms the heart, brah. That was really fucking cool. And I knew he was gonna do something. You had to have known that. It just took so long for him to get in that ring to do something. You know, months he was out. Carlos, 5-spot. I see you now, callers. BC, that show last night left me with bad vibe. Yeah, you see night number 1, and then you see night number 2, and you're like, wait a second. Is this a troll job? Peyton Joshua, Carlos, salute, man. Peyton Joshua 18. I thought if, hey, Jay came out only to crush D-Bry, would have been amazing. Yeah, Uso played a little bit too much of a part there. The whole goal at the end was to make Roman look dominant and strong. Then why does he always need his cousin's help? There's a point. There's a level, right? There's a line. It builds up the heel aspect when he cheats like that and has his cousin help. But then there's a time to just look dominant badass. If you're gonna stack them, you gotta do it on your own accord. That's just it. Now on to the Fiend Bray Wyatt, guys. Hold on. We got a couple more. Christopher Blackshear, $9.99. What up, Christopher? Catching this at work. What the actual fuck was that with the Fiend Orton match? Why did Rhea have to win? Why was the Big E Apollo match 6 minutes? Luckily for you, Christopher, I'm gonna answer all of that shit in this very review. Good to have you up in here, Christopher. Jacob Donnelly, what up, dude, with a coffee? Bray Wyatt gets burned alive, goes away for 3 months, only to lose at Mania in under 6 minutes. At least there was a Brody Lee tribute. I'm gonna get to that right now, Jacob. I know, man. I'm not happy with this whole thing, but there's obviously a bigger landscape at play here. Nobody has a mind like Bray Wyatt. So Jacob, BC, Christopher, Carlos, nobody knows where is this gonna end. We don't know if we're gonna if you guys are gonna love it at the end or not. You might hate the whole ride. You might already hate the whole ride. But there's a bigger story going on here, man. That's obvious. Bray's got some shit flowing. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Chelsea, 279, screwed Fiend for what? Nia Jax's match. I know, man. They cut that time, Chelsea. SOS TDM 2-spot WrestleMania was good, but have we lowered our standards? We've been lowering our standards for years now. SOS. Now let me get to this match, guys. Match number 1, the Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. I couldn't believe the fucking entrance was amazing. Bray Wyatt's in like this demonic, freakish hallway, and he starts walking, and he starts to disperse, fucking evaporate into old school Fiend. It's almost like he was reincarnated or some Undertaker type shit. Then all of a sudden we cut to Alexa Bliss in this giant jack-in-the-box. And she starts stroming this motherfucker. What is this, like 10 feet tall? Some shit. And she starts whining that thing, and the Fiend pops out slowly but surely, badass. And I'm like, oh, bro, they got me hooked. I'm in. And I know a lot of you guys were because I heard the crowd. I heard Tampa Bay. I heard the holy shit chants. And then Bray just jumps off the jack-in-the-box to start the match with the clothesline. At one point, he took a badass backdrop on the commentary booth, bounced like a basketball straight into a mandible claw. I fucking loved it. And then something happened at the end of this son of a bitch. Alexa Bliss appears in her demonic character, very twisted Bliss. She appears up on her on the jack-in-the-box, legs crossed, and she's oozing that black gunk. Just coming out of that fucking whatever she had around her head. And the Fiend is distracted by this, like, what the fuck are you doing? This isn't in the plan. Orton turns him around right into an RKO, and the Fiend loses this match via one RKO. The lights go out. First of all, when Alexa first appeared, the whole entire crowd was saying, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. The crowd was backing it. BC's on the edge of a seat. I'm sure you guys were. Everybody was pumped for this shit. And then all of a sudden, he gets dropped by an RKO. He gets back up after Orton's already back in catering, eating some fucking moose cake by then. He gets up. He looks at Alexa. I love the stare down. I'm like, okay, is something big better be happening if you're going to have Bray Wyatt lose this fucking match. The lights go out, and I'm like, oh, something big, brah, something big. Here we go. Okay, finally, Vince pulled his head out of his ass. The lights come back up. Fuck! There's no Bray. There's no Alexa Bliss. And they go to a fucking t-shirt commercial. I'll give you a t-shirt. What the fuck was that? You had the crowd in the palm of your fucking hand. They were yelling. Some of them were probably jaded as fuck. They were probably done with they were probably the people that for months have been saying the Fiend is buried. Bray Wyatt is buried. And you had those same people going, holy shit, holy shit. They were captivated. And this company manages just 60 seconds later to have them booing the entire fucking thing. Listen, I got it. You could take jabs at BC all you want. This is a pro Bray Wyatt channel. So you could say, BC, I cannot condone that. BC, that was trash. You could do whatever the fuck you want. You could say what you want because I'm going to agree with you. Come to fucking the end of that match. That's unacceptable. Wins matter. It's what I've always said. This is a pro Bray Wyatt channel, and the one thing that pisses me off about his booking is that he always has the best storylines, and then he loses the big matches. Not just once, not 10 times, not 27 times, every fucking time. Once in a blue moon, he might fucking win something. Winning matters. If it didn't, Roman wouldn't have stacked them last night. Vince knew Roman had to look beast status, and he looked beast status. Why does not Vince give Bray the same type of fucking attention? Wins matter. There was an old story about Bruiser Brody back in the day, man. And Bruiser Brody would fight you if you wanted to get over on him because he knew he was still too young in his career to be losing at all. First of all, I totally forgot too. There was a moment where Bray in this match paid tribute to fucking Brody Lee. Speaking of Brody, I loved it. Did the smooch and the fucking the hands out. Yeah. And he fucking paid that awesome tribute followed by the clothesline. I love the tribute to Brody Lee, man. Warmed BC's heart for sure, dude. That was absolutely fucking awesome. I'm pissed off that something that started so cool that the crowd in Tampa loved. Us at home, we were actually like, even the jaded fans for Bray and the ones that said he was buried, they were like, oh, okay, this is cool, man. Alexa up on the Jack-in-the-Box fucking, bro. And then they just fucking ruined it. There's no other word. There's a bigger story at play, guys. There's a bigger story. But what you can't do is send your crowd audience, your audience in attendance. You have to have a payday for them. You have to have the payoff in their presence. So the story can continue. That's fine. And it's going to. And it's probably going to be fucking awesome. But you can't do that at Mania. You can tell a bit of the story like they were doing. But at the end, you have to have a payoff for your live crowd. And your WrestleMania audience at home as well. But you have to have a payoff there. The payoff cannot be Randy Orton beat you in one fucking RKO. But you can take 76 stomps from Seth Rollins. Unique Butterfly 5-spot. I'm sorry, I meant the finish. The match was good, but the finish was underwhelming. Unique Butterfly, it pisses me off that they started so fucking awesome. Carlos. Oh yeah, I already got you, man, with the bad vibes on night number 2 as a whole. I had a couple of, WrestleMania was good, but have we lowered our standards at SOS? Joey's Adventures, there you go. I knew I was missing a few. Joey's Adventures 499 said, Fiend losing disappointed me, but I can't wait for this story. I can see Bliss bringing in his cane now. He wasn't buried, just given layers. Oh, like that character. There's much more to the fucking story, Joey's Adventures. In fact, I got something on that too. Give me a second. Unique Butterfly 5-spot. I also have a problem with Big E losing his title in his hometown. Yeah, I'm going to get to that, Unique. That's another fucking thing that infuriates me. Darian Romero, 1999. Sasha and Bianca, OMG, tears in my eyes. 2 black queens making history. Took my heart with an amazing match. But Sasha needs her moment ASAP. I'm tired of her losing at Mania. Alexa Fiend psychology, beautiful. Fuck Danny Crybaby. No doubt, man. The psychology with Bray Wyatt is always second to none. But the losing has to come to a fucking end. And yeah, Sasha and Bianca, man, come on. Come on, bro. That probably stole the whole weekend. Darian Romero, thank you. William F. with a 5-spot. WrestleMania Night 2. What the fuck? We're going over it now, man. There's a lot of yelling already, William F. Thank you, brother. Unfortunately. Just Sean Sanders, 5-spot. BC, did you happen to notice the guy in the front row? He was like, what the fuck? He was channeling his inner BC. Deshaun. Unique 5-spot. In the end, I am satisfied with Roman retaining his title. When Roman and Edge had their moments in the match, it was absolutely magic. Yeah, and then Danny came in and totally fucking ruined it every time, man. The magic was there for Edge and Roman. But I'll get to that. Robert Coleman, 5-spot. BC, you're the best wrestling podcast in my opinion. Robert, I appreciate the kind words, dude. Thank you. But allow me to earn that respect in this review, because I am going to. Thank you, Robert. Kevin Heffernor, $4.99. What up, dude? Bray explained on Twitter, Bliss drained him of powers, and that's why he lost to one RKO with religion references. Yeah, I knew there was more to the story, Kevin. I'm have to look that up. Hold on, actually. SOS, TDM. WWE has to create better storylines next year. They have to start right now, SOS. Right the fuck now. JR9, Bray is 1-4 at Mania, which is absolutely pathetic. For one of your best fucking characters, and he's 1-4, it's beyond pathetic. Papa Shango Jr., 5-spot. Papo Shango. Love it. I was one of those people, and they ruined it. I want to get behind the Fiend, but making him lose all these matches is unacceptable. Bro, kick to Riddle. Legit. Yeah, man. The losing is just this. The bad booking has hit a wall. There's a difference between bad booking and burial, right? Everyone says Bray Wyatt is buried. He's actually not, right? Ricochet wants to have a word with you. Ricochet is buried. That's somebody who can't even get TV time. And when he does, it's a flat-out squash. Bray Wyatt is still one of your top merchandise sellers. He's #1 on YouTube videos for WWE, so he's pulling in the most eyeballs. He's the #1 story, whether you like it or not, totally understand. But he's the #1 story on Raw, literally, if you look at in terms of time, length, and longevity. So that's not burial. Ricochet, if that's burial, Ricochet wants that. Alistair, Keith Lee, Andrade wants to come back and get burial. That's not burial. Bad booking and burial are different things. Bad booking is a part, an ingredient of burial, but you know when somebody's buried. This is going to be one of the biggest stories still, going forward. But yeah, I totally agree, Papa Shango. I mean, this is absolutely fucking dreadful. That ending, anyway. Guys, I got to SOS 2-spot. Bobby and Roman shouldn't lose for a long time. But yeah, no. If you just did the deed last night, then that's it. They have to hold that shit until fucking next year's. I don't give a fuck. Enough of this hot potato. People have to start holding their championships. J Football Alive, 199 BC. I feel like that was it for casuals with Bray. Yeah, probably. But, you know, this is a pro Bray channel. I'm never going to jump off the bandwagon. But I'm always honest with you guys. Even though this is a pro Bray channel. I love Bray Wyatt. Have I not just been screaming for the past 10 fucking minutes at how bad that ending was? I'll always be fair. I'll always be consistent. The entrances, the first part of the match, everything was fucking great. Alexa Bliss showing up with the fucking gunk on top of the Jack-in-the-Box. The whole crowd was yelling, holy shit. We were captivated. The finish is what ruined it for everybody. And it's the same story all the time, whether it's Goldberg, whether it's Seth Rollins, whether it's my sixth cousin twice removed. It doesn't matter. He loses all the fucking time. Chubless the Bear, 2-spot. What up, Chubless? Bray can't do it all alone. WWE needs to pick it up. Yeah, Bray Wyatt is the reason he is awesome. It's all from his creative genius. But then fucking Vince McMahon has the final say, and he says, no, I want Randy to win with an RKO. And you can't say no to fucking, you can only say no so many fucking times. SOS 2-spot, WWE has to create better storylines next. Oh, I already got that, SOS, sorry, man. Guys, hold up on the supers for now, man. I have to finish. Thank you, though. I appreciate it, man. Much love. But I have to get through this card because I'm amped and I'm ready to rock. And I can't hold off on the supers to the end because there's so many usually, and I actually lose a lot in flux. Big Nang, 5-spot. Can't believe the women's tag match got more time than the Fiend, Orton, KO, Zayn, Big E, and Apollo. Shake my head. I'm going to talk about that. Darian Romero, $4.99. Can we all give Bad Bunny a round of applause? You can tell he trained and studied his tail off. Earned my respect. Yeah, he rehearsed heavily, but you still got to go out there and do the thing. Mad props to Bad Bunny, and we gave him such in yesterday's vid. Unique Butterfly with a 20-spot, dog. Thank you, Unique. One last thing. I don't agree with Titus co-hosting WrestleMania with Hogan, given the fact that Titus was one of the people who spoke out against Hogan with the racist rants. Well, that's why Vince had him there. He wanted Hogan because Hogan lives right there in Tampa as well. But he knows that he'll probably get booed because of what Hogan said in the past. So one of the biggest outspoken ones against Hogan, Titus. Titus is black. Perfect. Vince says, it's good shit. Put Titus with Hulk. That's exactly what happened, Unique. Murder Hornet, 5-spot. What up, dude? All right, so the internet wants to be, oh, bitch, gotta catch a later. Or Lotta, like a latte. Or a coffee on me. McMahon needs to go. Yeah, Murder Hornet, I'm having some issues on the interweb machine as well. So this will be up on the channel later on. Murder Hornet, thanks, dude. Christopher Blackshear, $4.99. WrestleMania Backlash is the next pay-per-view. Why does the Mania name need to be attached to it? Money. That's why it was WrestleMania SmackDown Friday. Now you're gonna have WrestleMania Backlash. Vince is gonna try to cash in on every fucking possible penny, suck every penny he can out of the WrestleMania name. And when you do that, you start to devalue the name. Trust me. Christopher, thanks, dude. All right, guys, now got to move on. Unique, 5-spot. Unique, thank you. Although Titus deserved his award for numerous contributions, it feels like a participation trophy. No, it's an agenda trophy, Unique. Trust me. Woo! You guys are fucking rocking, man. I could not keep up with all that. Thank you, though. I'll take more supers later. I'm going to miss some. I'll get you in the next video, I assure you guys. But this has to go in one of these motherfuckers, this Bray Wyatt thing. I love the entrances. I loved what happened during the match. J Football Alive 199 Bad Bunny selling was better than 90% of WWE. Absolutely, brother. Jesse Borsler, 5-spot. When it comes to the big matches, Bray keeps getting screwed. If I had a match with Bray, Vince would probably have me win. You, if you had a kid, your dog, your cat, your fucking little bird, Benson, he'll fucking beat Bray Wyatt at this point. But I loved everything. The Brody Lee tribute. But at the fucking end of this thing, I can't see. Fuck. I liked everything about this toward the ending. So this is one of those where I have to give a fucking double. The entrances and all that shit goes good, but I have to give another tally here solely for the fucking ending because I'm that pissed. And guys, I have to be real with you. This is a pro Bray Wyatt channel. I love the dude. But I always pride myself on being honest. This can't just go into the bad. Because the bullshit has to stop. I cannot just put this into the fucking bad. The finish of this match. This fucking pains me more than you fucking know. You know, I never thought I'd do that because Bray can usually carry himself through anything, even Vince's bad booking. You can't do that in a live crowd. We can get over it. If that was just a Monday Night Raw, we'll go over it. The live crowd, man, they were just holy shitting you. That's why everything goes into the good before that. Factually, everything was good before that. The crowd was chanting holy shit. We were on the edge of our seat. You can't have an ending like that. You can't do it. And don't forget, those uglies turn into two bads when this is all said and done. So the first match is now 2-1. This is so far a bad fucking night too. And again, guys, I understand if you want to use the word buried. It's just not factually true. Again, Ricochet would want to have a word with you. There's buried and then there's Bray. Bray is still a #1 merchandise seller. He's in the biggest storyline. Whether you like it or not is your own opinion. He's good. This is going to escalate. This whole character develop everything. And he's getting huge pay-per-view matches all the time. If that's buried, a lot of wrestlers want to be buried right now. Bad booking to a tragic point right now. He literally, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you want the honest truth? He literally cannot lose the rest of 2021. I know that's bold. BC, it's pro wrestling. You got to lose once in a while. No, he needs to be on some Roman Reigns type shit right now. The Fiend cannot lose another fucking match until 2022. And even then, you better book that shit correctly. LAX Max. LAX Max. $4.99. I feel like they could have told the same story without Bray losing. Do it on Raw or even the match. Yeah, absolutely. LAX Max. Absolutely. 1,000,000% correct. That's what I'm saying. You got to give the crowd something big right there, man. I know Orton has lost a couple of times to Fiend, but guess what? Make this another time. I don't give a fuck. Randy Orton can bounce back. Bray was already on thin ice with a lot of fucking people, brah. A lot of fucking people. Randy Orton beat Bray Wyatt at a WrestleMania before, don't forget. Several years ago. You guys probably forgot that. Randy Orton already beat Bray in a WrestleMania. He can do a deed. He can do a favor to fucking Bray. Jared9 Gaming. You always got the stats. Is that true? 0-3 against Orton? Is that at Mania? JR9 Gaming, I'm on a fucking delay, so I can't see everything live right now, man. I got some internet issues always, but is he 0-3 at Mania, or is that just... Well, I'm on a fucking delay, so... Yeah, 33. 33 is when he lost, and 37. Oh, and TLC. Thank you, JR9 Gaming. So Bray is losing at all these fucking pay-per-views to Randy Orton. You can't throw a dude a bone, and again, I know it's Vince's decision, but fuck, man. Guys, I got something on this. Before I get to... Anise, what's up with that 999, dude? Why didn't the Legend Killer just die? Alexa predicted. You could have done some cool things with a new demonic Randy that comes back as a result of Fiend killing him. I think they want to end the Fiend with Randy Orton. I think this is going to go another direction. I don't know if Randy Orton is going to continue this. Maybe tonight, and that's going to be it. But I think that's why, Anise. Guys, there's something here. Bray Wyatt tweeted literally not long ago, maybe within the last hour, maybe 2 hours, a photo of Samson and Delilah. And what that is he tweeted a photo, and it's very cryptic, but we found out that it's Samson and Delilah. Samson's last love story, she was a Philistine? I don't fucking know. Bribed to entrap Samson, coaxed him into revealing the secret of his strength was his long hair, whereupon she took advantage of his confidence to betray him to his enemies. The moral of the story is Samson's story illustrates how God wants to enable us to fulfill the calling he's giving us. Samson could only further his mission as God gave him strength. Without that strength, he could do nothing. With it, he was completely unstoppable. Samson could only further his mission as God gave him the strength. So Alexa is basically playing the role of the God, I guess. That's some deep shit. That's what I mean. Bray Wyatt is over here playing 4D chess, and we're over here trying to figure out the rules to checkers. That's some heavy shit, man. I haven't seen the tweet. I don't really do a lot of social media. But I just got word that he has a picture of Samson and Delilah. I just told you guys what the story represents. There's something huge at play, man. Bray Wyatt's dome piece works differently than everybody else's. So, oh man, I don't know. So everything beforehand that got the holy shit chance and had us captivated, that goes into the good. The finish of the Bray Wyatt match, you can't do that. That's unacceptable. So this is a pro Bray Wyatt channel. I love Bray Wyatt. It's got to go into the ugly, the end of that match. Thank you guys for the near 200 on the ups, man. I appreciate it. Much love to you guys. We got to keep rocking into match number 2. Number deuce. This was the women's tag titles. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Natty and Tamina Snuka. Nia tells Tamina, you could literally hear audible. You could hear Nia yell, lay it in to Tamina. As if nobody's there in attendance and as if there isn't a camera in your face, Nia. Simmer it down. Don't start screaming shit. John Cena used to do that. So she's yelling at Tamina, lay it in, like we can't hear her. They're late on the breaking up of the pins. Every fucking pin that was supposed to be broke up was late, so the timing was fucked up. The finish was mind-bogglingly dumb, as Natty literally saw Shayna tag in, but proceeds to sharpshooter Nia and Nia. That's all we need is 2 Nias. She continued to sharpshooter Nia Jax when she clearly saw the tag to Shayna Baszler. So Shayna comes in and she's like, okay, and just locks her into the Karabuta. And that's it. That's the match. Because Natty saw the fucking tag. Nia saw the tag and just says, I don't care. I'm going to beat you up. I thought you wanted I thought you wanted the titles. I thought was that just was that a botch on Natty? Or did she mean to do that? But that fucked up the whole ending. You can't possibly do a legit review show and not fucking say that ruined the fucking ending. Not like the match was epic anyway. Better than yesterday's Turmoil match, thankfully, 2 nights ago. Man, that got 2 uglies. If you guys didn't catch that review, check it out. That Turmoil fucking match, forget it. But what the fuck was Natty doing in there, man? And by the way, Nia was still in the ring. Wasn't she still attached to Natty? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Nia was still in the match, connected to Natty Neidhart. So, You know, this used to be highly illegal in tag wrestling, but these days, who cares? Clearly, nobody's paying attention. Correct, BC, Lucas. Okay, so Nia was in there too. You can't have two... Not only was she in the ring, she's connected to her. So how can you call for the match? That's highly illegal in tag wrestling. I fucking can't. Let's have audience participation. You know where I'm putting this. I want to see if I'm being too critical, as all the bitch boys say. BC, you're too mean, man. You're too critical. You're an asshole, BC. You're a boogeyman. You guys, you tell me, where would you put this fucking tag match? With the botches, the timing issues, Nia yelling out her fucking spots, or when Tamina should do her spots, Nia being attached to fucking Natty, Natty seeing the tag. Where would you put this? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of uglies. Oh, Unit, you're gonna decide this one. I'm putting it in your hands. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of fucking uglies here. Oh, shit. Hot damn. Damn. You guys, some of you are being generous a little bit and just saying bad. That match was fucking... Natty got a little fucking busted lip, too, she posted. Because she took a hard kick from Shayna. Shayna's been training with Nia. She injures Miles, girls! Yeah, you guys are right on par. My amp unit, the smartest motherfuckers in the pro wrestling community. I have no choice. It doesn't give me pleasure to do this, by the way. It gives me no fucking pleasure to do this. That's two uglies. Again, those are going to get crossed off in the two fucking bads later when we do the final tally. Damn! Almost at 200 on the ups already, brah. We coming at you in the middle of the afternoon. I'm the last podcaster, YouTube. I'm the last one to give a review. I always am. I always come like 20 hours later. I just come strolling in with a fucking coffee. Hey, guys. Who wants to talk some wrestling? I tell you, brah. BC's out there, bro. I love it. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We have 2 matches in so far. I got 2 in the ugly. I do have a good. The whole first part of Bray Wyatt, the Alexa, the entrances, all of that was good. The finish is where it all went tragically wrong. I know there's a bigger story at play. I can't wait to see it personally as a fan of Bray Wyatt, but as a critic, as a reviewer, it was unacceptable. That can never happen, that type of finish. Never. You have to have a payoff for your fucking audience. There should have been more at the very end. And match number 2, there was just too much bad. How much bad can we see before we have to call it an ugly? So I'm being fair, man. You can call me the bad guy, the fucking asshole. That's fine. My whole life I've been called the fucking asshole. I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole. I don't give a fuck. I got fucking massive fucking muscles. I'm a grown-ass dude who fucks shit up for a living. You ain't gotta tell me I'm the asshole. I know this. But me and my amplified unit, we're still gonna drop those facts. Come on, bro. Match number 3. Let's see if we can get this back on track. We just had 2 back-to-back fucking uglies. Let's get this back up on match number 3. Peyton Joshua, 18, $4.99. She injures mouse holes. 2, BC. Laugh my ass off. Ow, my hole. I remember that, Peyton Joshua. Thanks, brother. That's funny. Unique Butterfly, another coffee. Bray Wyatt is spiritual. People who say that he is boring and all of that are most likely not spiritual, so they can't understand his work, but I do. Even if you're not spiritual, Unique, there's a lot of people that are not and still dig Bray Wyatt because he just thinks on another level. He thinks deeply. And that's awesome, and that's why we get a lot of good shit. But when Vince McMahon starts dictating finishes like that, that's when it all goes wrong. Thank you, Unique. Match number 3. Oh, who's this? Kevin Heffernan, $1.99. Since being Fiend Bray is 7 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. Everything I just bitched about, dude. Exactly. I thought it was even worse than that, Kevin. Thank you for those numbers. SOS, 2-spot. The Mountie always gets his man. You remember the Mountie? Him and Big Boss Man and their feud? Fuck yeah, man. SOS bringing in some fucking nostalgia. Match number 3 was Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn with Logan Paul on commentary. This was a damn good match, but we already knew it would be because we've seen it 157 times. This was WrestleMania 37 in 2021. We really just saw the same match we've been seeing for years. Am I right? I mean, it was still a good match. I'm just being real with you guys. Wasn't that the same? In fact, we've seen them have better matches than last night. Way better. Owen hits a stunner on Sami and picks up the W, and that was it. I needed something more here. We actually got something more, a little bit. Logan Paul turns on Sami by pushing him to the canvas, and then he takes Owens' hand and he raises it, and Owens is like, who the fuck you grabbing, bro? Bro, who the fuck you grabbing? Okay, he didn't do an amplified style, but he looked at his hand like, who is this fucker? So he ends up dropping Logan Paul where he stood like a stack of dimes. And to Logan Paul's credit, and that's right, I said Logan, not Larry. I got it now. To Logan Paul's credit, man, he took that stunner pretty badass. Props to Logan Paul on that, man. I don't know if they rehearsed that 100 times or he just knew how to take that shit. But he took that pretty badass. And it makes Owens, it gives him a little more than just beating Sami Zayn, something that we've seen so many times before. Wow, that was it, man. That's my analysis. There was nothing here. I know the interweb audience was probably fucking raving about it like it was the best thing since sliced bread or the best thing since BC Amplify. But haven't we seen better matches than that last night between them 156 times, or at least 74 of them? Correct or not? Can anybody give me a pay-per-view where they had a fucking, or NXT where they had a much better match than this? Because I forgot their names, but probably Amp Unit members. You guys can fucking... Yeah, I always used to call him Larry Paul. I don't know. I finally got it right. Logan. JR9 Gaming. Battleground 2016. Thank you. And NXT a couple of fucking times. I know that. But more than Battleground, too. There was a Monday Night Raw match I remember that was better than this. So that's what I mean. 4 years later, WrestleMania 37, and we just got that? That was a good match. Yes, but it's WrestleMania. We need more than that. I don't know, man. This one's weird for me. Go to the chat. You guys decide it. I'm in the middle. I'm going to let the chat decide it because I had a lot of fun with that last one. Good, bad, or ugly. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. SOS, 2-spot. Can we get great wrestling at the local bingo hall? You're damn right, SOS. JC2 Wavy 399 says that Fiend Goldberg loss will always irk me. Me too. That was one of my biggest rants ever. JC2 Wavy 399. A lot of people saying good. Oh, we got some bads up in here. Alberto Gomez 5-spot. I'm just going to accept the fact that Alexa Bliss took the Fiend's powers and betrayed him. I hope they explain this mess with a new direction in story. Me too, Alberto Gomez. Hopefully tonight, bro. And I think they will. But still, it doesn't make up for that unacceptable loss last night. But yeah, the story's going to be much bigger and epic. Hopefully, it better be, bro. That's the only thing we're hanging on. Ooh, I got a lot of bads coming back, man. Good match, ugly booking. I'm seeing more good, I think, for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Is that true? Good, but I don't think I need to see it again, says War Dog. Bro, that's what we've said at the 90th time. We're going to see it at WrestleMania 42, I'm telling you, because that's Vince's safety net. I have nothing for Sami, I have nothing for Kevin, let's put them together. Trust me, BC, I was at work when it went down. JC2 Wavy. Oh, yeah, the Goldberg thing? Fuck, bro. That's when Bray should have said, okay, now we got to correct this, Vince. But nothing changed. Bad, one good. Oh, you guys are in the fucking middle on this, bro. Come on now. So we don't even know if we even fucking... I can't even say this is fucking more than 50% of the people thought Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn was WrestleMania worthy last night. I can't even say that shit. Barely good, bad, right in the middle. Few more goods, 50-50. You know what? No. My unit has spoken, bro. It ain't fucking ugly because you guys ain't trashing it. It ain't fucking good because you guys weren't fucking excited or care about it. And you're not praising it. In fact, many of you are just straight out saying bad. The booking is the deciding factor. The booking is the deciding factor. You booked Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens when you knew you had nothing big on the line. You had nothing, no big moment. You were only going to give them the time you allotted them. If you're going to give them a half-an-hour classic and everyone's going to be talking about that the next day, we got nothing out of this. It's the same match we've been seeing. In fact, it was on a lower level than, as Jer9 Gaming said, Battleground. A lower level than a Raw match I saw them perform on. A lower level than their NXT matches. It's bad. It's bad. Right? Thank you. Who was that? Gaming Francis. Bad is fair. Thank you. I try to be as fair as I can in these fucking reviews, man. Mad props to Owens and mad props to Zayn. They did what they could do in the allotted time. They did what they were allowed to do. It just wasn't WrestleMania worthy. And then we go into match number 4. This is Sheamus versus Matt Riddle for the U.S. Championship. This was the same situation as Owens and Zayn. It was a damn good match, but it always is. We know this because we've seen them face one another so many times. It was one rematch after the other at WrestleMania. One rematch after the other. So if we're being real here, this was actually nothing new, right? We're being fair. We're being real. This was nothing new. I feel for Big Sheamus because he botched a white noise from the top rope during this match, and you could tell that really bothered him. He had Riddle up top, ready for the white noise, and he was taking too much time. He wasn't confident on the top rope, and he ended up just falling off. But he kept Riddle. That's somebody who knows how to save someone, right? That's somebody who is protecting his fellow competitor. He never let go of Riddle. Mad props. But he got so pissed off. At first, he wanted to go back up top with Riddle still with him. That's awesome, and that's a strong dude. But he just gave him the white noise regularly, and then I can speak. And then he goes up to the fucking top rope and he delivers a fucking knee just to show everybody that he can stand on the top rope. He was frustrated. He was pissed off. But I feel for him, man, because that sucks. That was going to be a big white noise, and it ends up being a huge botch. You could hear the whole stadium go, ah. So that sucked for him. But he made up for it with a badass bro kick off of a Riddle, like, springboard moonsault that he does. And while he was upside down, a bro kick right to Riddle's mug. In fact, he busted open Riddle pretty good. I think it was inside his mouth. So it was a cool visual, badass bro kick. And that was it, actually. Sheamus gets the W and the U.S. Championship. Didn't Riddle just get it? I mean, this is the thing. You could easily say Sheamus deserves a championship. No doubt. I'll be on board with that, and I hate using the word deserves. But you could easily say that. But hold the fuck! Time out, unit! Didn't Riddle just get it? I could have sworn Riddle just got that shit. Matt Riddle, NJPW, you're right. We got a lot to go over. I got to cut some names down. That's not because Vince named him Riddle, NJPW. Matt Riddle. That dude just got it. So this is what I mean about fickle fair weather fans. They're like, Matt Riddle needs to get the championship. And then he gets it. And then they're like, Sheamus needs to get it. And I kid you not. Within the next 2 weeks, you're going to start hearing, Shinsuke Nakamura needs to get it. Shinsuke deserves it at WrestleMania Backlash. But what are we doing, guys? We're just every other month, and that's actually being gracious. Every month, that's being gracious. Every other week, it seems. We're just giving the title to a new person. Because according to everybody deserves shit. Fuck, man. I'm giving a mulligan here. I'm giving a mulligan because these dudes, they were brutes. They went to war. The chemistry with these two, they just go to war. So I love the energy, the passion, and the chemistry, and just the badassery that goes into these two. I'm giving this a good. But I am not happy with the title sitch. So keep that in mind for future Good, the Bad, and the Uglies. Because this may be the last time I give a good match, a tally in the good column, if it's something like this at the end. Matt Riddle didn't deserve an actual title reign? So you're telling me Sheamus deserved the championship, but Matt Riddle didn't deserve an actual reign? I'm giving match number 4 a good. Sheamus and Riddle, just physicality, the brutality, it's always there with these two. I just don't understand why we're just giving championships to every person that comes into a pay-per-view. Rhea Ripley just says, I want to challenge you. She just walks into the company. We're going to talk about that in a minute. The New Day just got their tag titles back a little over a month ago. Omos, his first match on the fucking roster, and he's like, I want a match for tag titles, and he gets them. We're taking titles that should be prestigious, and we're changing the hands every other week. I don't know, guys. Heading into match number 5, this is going to be an IC championship match. Oh, Unique, I see you up in here with that 5 spot. Thank you. Thank you for the coffee. What happened to Asuka? It was so sad. In my opinion, they did not have any chemistry like Bianca and Sasha. Pure gold. Bianca's win is more captivating. Oh, we're going to get to that, Unique. And it wasn't even in the same league. Unique Butterfly. Sasha and I'm going to get to that, Unique. Trust me. Thank you for the coffee. Get the match 5 in a second. Peyton Joshua 18 with a 299 says BC equals GOAT. Best YouTuber. Got the wife hooked. Tell the wifey, welcome to the Amplified unit. Good to have her. And thanks for being a member of this unit, Peyton Joshua 18. Good to see you up in here all the time, man. Anisar War with 499 coffee says Sammy needed this win more than KO. How long is this guy gonna go? He has a character, but he needs victories. 100%. Isn't this what Vince does, Anise? I wish I had more to tell you, bro. 2 words, Vince McMahon. 1 name, Vince McMahon. Unique Butterfly 2 spot. I think MR won it at Royal Rumble. Matt Riddle won it at Rumble. January. Did he at Rumble? So that's a little bit longer at least. January, February, March. Still 3 months. Yeah, no, that's not as long. It's still 3 months. You just can't do it. Oh, I tell ya. Chamber. Was it Chamber, Lucas? No, it wasn't Rumble. Who was that? Unique, thank you. But it was actually Chamber. So that's a month late. See what I mean? So it was only a 2-month reign. And let's stop calling it a reign because it was not a title reign. It wasn't. Thank you, Unit. On behalf of me and Unique, thank you. Because I was wondering that too. Match number 5 was an IC title match. Nigerian drum fight. Big E versus Apollo. Big E is played to the ring by Wale. Pretty hype entrance, actually. I did wish that Wale was actually singing the fucking or rapping the fucking song. I mean, you could clearly see he was forgetting the words of his own shit. Or not putting the mic there when words were being fucking cascaded around the loudspeaker. Wale. But I do love how the W in Wale, it was the old WWF logo. So I'm always down for paying homage to the old school. So I do like that. As for the match itself, well, turns out a Nigerian drum fight is literally just a fight with drums. From Nigeria, I guess. Literally all this was, guys, was drums around the ring. And I could see if you're about to go to war for about 19, 22, 27 minutes. What would you do if I said this whole thing was 6.5 minutes? Oops, lying. I think it was 6 minutes and 27 seconds. Because that's what this was. Now, Apollo did take an insane Uranagi on steel steps. Dude went elbow first, and I was like, damn. Because PC has had a fractured, dislocated, shattered elbow before. During a football play gone wrong on the field. And I shattered my elbow. I know how sensitive the elbow can be on something like that. So, man, that made me cringe. That was badass. Then Big E hits the big ending, and all of a sudden, Dabakato interferes. And it's amazing to me how all the commentary acted like they did not know who this motherfucker was. Literally didn't say a word. They're like, oh, whoa, a big guy. They're like, whoa, he's a big man. A big man? What the he's big. Yeah, that's what she said. What the fuck are you talking about? He's Dabakato. He was just there a couple months ago on Raw Underground. But we're going to play this game. We're going to give him a new character and all that. Whatever, dude. It just came off so unorganic. That's number one. And then he gives a chokeslam to Big E, and Apollo becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. That's a lot to digest. First of all, congrats to Apollo. So proud of that dude. Just like Sheamus, you could easily say he deserves a championship. No shade to Apollo. But should Big E be losing that title so soon? It's the same situation with Matt Riddle that we just went over. Of course, Sheamus and Apollo deserve a title and a title run. But Matt Riddle and Big E haven't even had theirs yet. Oh, I tell you. They could have gave more time to this match. Let it breathe. Okay, a Nigerian drum. Okay, that could be something cool. Let him try some awesome shit. Why would Vince only give them 6 fucking minutes for a title change? For a title is on the line. That's massive disrespect to Big E. That's massive disrespect to Apollo. I hate to do this because I'm awesome for Apollo, man. I love Apollo. I really do. But I just gave the one mulligan I was going to give in the last match. I just gave the last mulligan, man. The title should not be changing hands this easily. Guys, when did when did Big E get his championship? Can somebody tell me? That was a little bit longer than Chamber at least, right? Tell me when Big E got his championship, please, guys. JR9 Gaming, 2-spot. Dabakato is just Omos version 2.0. Trust me, within 2 weeks, Vince will be having them collide 100 times, just like he had Big Show and Kane. JR9 Gaming, thanks, brother. Brandon Goulet, $4.99. Hey, BC, missed your review yesterday. That triple threat with Reigns winning was something. Glad to see him retaining. Amp unit for Ev. Brandon, thanks for the kind words, dude. Yeah, fucking Roman looked like a fucking beast, bro. And check out that review. It's up on the channel now. Night number 1, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Thank you, Brandon. Kev L, 5-spot. A Nigerian drum match, and they never once used the drums in the match. What the fuck? Kev, I didn't even say that, did I? I thought the drum was used once or twice. Was it never used? Oh, Kev, I tell you. Chubless the Bear, 5-spot. Maybe I'm alone, but Matt Riddle barefoot makes me feel uneasy. I don't know, man. I try not to even think of that fucking, you know, he's doing some extracurricular activity, and that's where he feels comfortable, I guess. Chubless, thank you. Blitzball champ, 10-spot. I give Asuka props for her hard work and being such a good sport. But once again, done dirty in a very similar way to how she was done dirty at WrestleMania against Charlotte. It's so messed up. I'm going to get to that in a second, Blitzball champ. Thank you, dude. Carlos, 5-spot. BC, you said no more mulligans. Carlos, exactly. I mean that right now, bro, because this is about to go. This match number 5 is about to go, well, it ain't going into the good column, brah. Carlos, thanks, man. Okay, I got to go back to the question I just asked you guys. December 25th, Christmas? Okay, so a little bit better at least. December to January is 1 month. February, March, April. Still less than 4 months, man. Three months. Fuck. These aren't legit reigns, man. It doesn't even matter. The match fucking sucked. As Kev said, the drum wasn't even used. No, it was used once or twice, Basir says. And some people are saying, well, okay, so basically, whether it was used once or twice or not, nobody has a memorable moment of the fucking drum being used, and the thing was called a drum fight. Fuck no. Bad or ugly, guys? You guys decide for me, please. You guys decide. And get those likes to 225, man. There's a glitch for the YouTube. You guys can Google this. You can go on your Twitter machines. Google YouTube taking likes. They're literally taking them by the droves, man. We were at 231 5 minutes ago, and it just went to fucking 202. It's a huge glitch that they're having. You guys can Google it. This ain't just BC telling you this. The tube is trying to... They're trying to hold down the unit and many other channels, brah. Don't let the... Oh, you guys just cascaded over 225. Thank you. They're trying to get your boy BC off the air. Fuck that shit. A lot of bads. Few uglies, but I'm seeing a lot of bads. I can't give it a good because there's no more mulligans. Dante Jaren 23, 5-spot. Big E1 on Christmas. Thank you, Dante, for the confirmation. Guys, we're going to put this bet 250. You guys rock. But I assure you, that's going to go to like 220 because there's a huge glitch. I'm calling it a glitch for now. The 2bet has some splaining to do. They're taking fucking likes, and it's not just BC. You can Google that shit, tweet it. YouTube taking likes. Just put that shit in. You'll see a lot of pissed off people. They're trying to get BC's channel off the fucking airwaves. Is that what you're trying to do, Tube? Fuck you. I'm putting this in the bad column. Guys, the only reason, and for those that said ugly, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. The only reason it's not is because, love my boy, what a moment for Apollo. This guy has been treated like shit since he's gotten there. He's finally got a character. He's finally getting a push. I can't just shit on that. I can't, and I won't. But anyone who said ugly, I totally hear you. But match number 5, the IC Championship drum fight that never was, that goes into the bad column. This is looking like a fucking shitty. This is a shitty night number 2 so far. And we're about to go into the last 2 fucking matches. Yeah, a lot of you guys still saying ugly. You're not wrong, man. Thank you guys. 265 on the line. I'm not even fucking kidding, bro. Watch that shit. 260 because in a swoop, like 240 or some shit. 220. They've been doing this on all my videos recently, and then I finally had to look something up, and I was like, whoa, this is happening to a lot of motherfuckers. They're calling it a glitch. I think they don't want people like BC on this fucking platform. Too fucking bad. So we're going into match number 6. I got 2 in the uglies, 2 in the bad, and 2 in the fucking good. I can't even fucking believe this. And for those of you that are just tuning in, match 1 got 2 tallies. 1 went into the good, 1 into the ugly. The good was the entrances of the Fiend and Alexa Bliss, and Alexa showing up on the Jack in the Box, the Jack in the Box as a whole, how that was utilized. Everything was done beautifully. The tribute to Brody Lee by Bray, that was all good. We had to put in ugly because the finish of that match was unacceptable, and that is something that can never, ever happen for your live crowd. You have to give them a payoff. It's WrestleMania. You can continue the story like you did last night, but also have a payoff. Your payoff can't be the lights go out and then nobody's in the ring. And I love Bray Wyatt. You're never going to hear me say he's buried or anything like that. It's just bad booking. Like Asuka. You can't say Asuka's buried because she's a 4-time Raw champion, 2-time tag champion, longest NXT fucking win streak. My bad. Royal Rumble winner. But then you look at her booking, winning the big epic matches, she doesn't. So a lot of females will say, if Asuka is buried, I want that. That's why it's not buried. It's just really bad booking. Same thing with Bray. With all these losses, wins and losses matter. This has gone to tragic booking when it comes to winning and losing. You can't do that shit. I said he is not buried. Therefore, he is not. Can't stand when I give fucking facts and then I got no, Bray's buried. I said so. Basically, I know you're giving me facts, but nope, I said he is. Then that's your fucking opinion because we deal with facts here. Ricochet is buried. That's a burial. Learn what it means to be buried. I hate people that think they know what they're talking about. You don't like Bray. You're pissed off that he loses all the time. I'm pissed off too. You can't just throw around the B word for everybody that loses. Oh, I can't deal with idiots, man. I can't deal with idiots. When somebody says Bray Wyatt is buried, they don't know the definition, and they're a stupid wrestling fan. Oh. If Bray Wyatt, one of the top merchandise sellers is Bray Wyatt. The number 1 on WWE YouTube, the most clicks is Bray, which means he's the most intriguing to fans collectively. He's always in the top storylines, big matches. Do you know how many people on the roster would love to be buried if that's the case? You don't know what you're talking about. Learn what really bad booking when it comes to wins and losses are, and then learn the definition of buried. Please, I don't have time to fucking educate you every fucking video, you dumb son of a bitch. Peyton Joshua, what's up? $2.99. Cole didn't know what he was doing on commentary. Cole needs a break, bro. Cole needs a break. Cole botched the fucking Sasha loss. Sasha kicked out. Oh, no, wait, she didn't? I don't know what she did. This fucking, I tell ya. Youngblood 085, 3-spot. Reigns said he would stack them, and he stacked them, Youngblood 85. You ain't kidding, bro. Chubless the Bear, 5-spot. BC, you should get a P.O. box so the amp unit can send you. No. I don't even do fucking social media, bro. Thank you, yo, Chubless. So social media is fucking too much, man. Everybody has an opinion and this and that and fucking the other thing. No way. Dante Jaron, yo, yeah, you said he won on Christmas, Biggie. Yeah, and then he fucking loses 3 months later. Unreal. He said Cole didn't give a fuck he was botching. You ain't kidding, bro. Big Nang, if Bray's buried, he would have been a lead caterer backstage. Exactly, Big Nang. Bray's buried. The same people that have been saying Bray's been buried since Goldberg, and the guy is still in the big main events and the big storylines. He still has the whole crowd last night yelling, "Holy shit!" When Alexa popped up, he had the whole crowd on their feet in awe, like Undertaker used to come down. Watch the crowd when the Fiend popped out of that box and everybody was fucking going nuts. But I thought he was buried 2 years ago. Oh, BC was right the whole time. I got you. And I drop facts and they don't want to hear it. Bad booking is true. Absolutely. He needs to win. But you don't know the definition of buried. It's sad. It's sad that I have to educate, and it's even sadder when I do, and there's still people like, he's buried. Basically, I've decided he's buried. That's great. And you have zero facts. You just go back to the fucking losses. Okay. He's still number 1 on YouTube. He's still the highest merchandise seller, right there with a few others. The guy is still the most fucking captivated. You look at last night. That audience was like that for nobody else the entire night. Not Roman, not Edge, not Daniel Bryan. Captivated. Oh, I tell ya, I try to drop facts, man. If people want to understand, that's on them. Jesse Borsler, 5-spot, says titles today just seem like nothing more than props. That's what they are. To the old man anyway, Jesse. Thanks, brother. 50-spot, Ray Foreman, 50, dude. That's a lot of Starbuckses, bro. Finally, I catch you on a live stream. 1000% agree with you about Daniel Bryan. He should have never been in that main event. Amp unit for life. Coffees. Ray Foreman, I appreciate the words, dude. I'm glad that you're smart and you don't follow the fucking sheep in the community. Thank you, Ray Foreman. You guys know what we got to do for Ray Foreman. Put the coffee emojis up. Ray's keeping the Ant-Man amped for videos and live streams to come. Thank you, brother. JR9 Gaming 2-spot. Michael Cole has a Mania win, but Asuka doesn't. Yeah, over Jerry Lawler. Right, JR9? Joey's Adventures, $4.99. Randy is Fiend's Brock to his Taker, the guy he can't beat. He's gonna have to eventually, though, Joey's Adventures. I know there's a bigger story, but he can't be taking any more losses till, like, next year. No more Fiend losses. I don't care what character Bray is. No more losses. Thank you, guys. There's the coffees. That's for you, Ray Foreman. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, guys, man. Means a lot. Show Ray the love, man. Getting the Ant-Man all these fucking coffees. That's keeping BC amped. Ray Foreman, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. We're going to go into match number 6 now that Ray Foreman's got BC fucking amped for days. Oh, we got some beers in there. We got some different salutes for you, Ray Foreman. For that 50 spot. We saluting Ray, baby. Yeah. Thank you, dude. I'm glad you caught it too. It sounds like you haven't caught one before or in a long time. I'm glad you caught this one. Brandon Goulage, $4.99 says, BC, thoughts on Bella's taking out Bayley during the show? What were they thinking? I don't mind if you want to utilize the Bellas, but yeah, it made no fucking sense. Why would the Bellas just interrupt Bayley unprovoked? This is fucking stupid. That's not even shade to the Bellas. You want to use them, that's fine. And I mean, I still think they're pretty fucking hot. I mean, I am Italian, so maybe it's a little biased, but I'll watch them come out, even if they're not wrestling. A couple of beautiful girls. What the fuck are they doing? Coming out there like they got beef for Bailey. She's just trying to talk the Hulk and Titus. I agree, man. Broncos fan 99 5 spot. Natalia deserves better. Also, how we doing, BC? We're doing all right, man. We getting amped on this shit show. What a difference. If you guys caught the good, the bad, and the ugly for night one, it was good. It was good. This whole pay-per-view last night just felt out of sync, out of place. Nothing was really jumping out. I mean, the Bray Wyatt shit before that horrendous finish was the most captivating for me. And when Edge and Roman were one-on-one last night, that was captivating as fuck. But then it got ruined because the third wheel kept jumping in there. Pissing me the fuck off, brah. But yeah, we rocking. We amped, Broncos fan 99. We amped. For sure. Joey's Adventures 5 spot. Roman pinning Edge made Bryan in the match meaningless. That's what I mean, Joey's. Thank you. Nobody wants to open up the horizons in their dome piece and think logically and use common sense. Nobody. Everybody just allowed Vince McMahon off the hook this year. You think we would have learned our lesson from Charlotte Flair a couple years ago, and we all told ourselves we would never let this happen again. And here we are at Danny Bryan. And I was promised, we were all promised it's going to be a better match. Edge is too old. They would have shit the bed. Yet every time they were in there last night, that was the most captivating moments. Bryan went in there just to do some fucking yes chants and get the crowd yesing. I have many people that were there last night that said Edge had the biggest response the entire fucking match. What does that tell you? More people wanted to see Edge versus Roman in a dream match. But you got some fucking dipshits online, the small little fucking loud herd, the sheep herd. Ma! Bryan! Add Bryan! Oh, I can't. Gotta entertain myself sometimes. Maximus Sage, 5 spot. Asuka is far from buried, but she suffers from bad booking. Exactly right, Maximus. At least you know the difference. Thank you. Trying to tell people that in this fucking community. Oh, the New York Knicks have a better chance winning the NBA Finals. Also, isn't she 0-4 at Mania? Correct, I believe. Plus, Bliss has risen to become Sister Abigail. Holy Bliss. We think that's where it's going. And Bray just sent something out. I got word on this because I'm not on social. I wasn't able to see the actual photo, but Samson and Delilah, which means that basically Alexa does have the power now. Again, Bray Wyatt's playing 4D chess. We're stuck on checkers. Maximus Sage, thanks, brother. Ooh. Alberto Gomez, 2 spot. John Cena is not here tonight. Bailey, 2021. Yeah, he teased it too. Becky Lynch teased an appearance. John Cena. They were all teases though, man. None of them actually came in. Match number 6 was for the Raw Women's Championship. Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. Rhea is played to the ring by Shotzi Blackheart. I didn't even know Shotzi sang. And by the sound of it, she doesn't. But Shotzi Blackheart played her to the ring. You tell me she didn't look like Shotzi. Come on, bro. This was a 13-minute match for a championship. 13 minutes. Match was completely lackluster. Completely. Why she just came to the main roster right into a title match is befuddling to me anyway. But then that's what you had planned? You had a whole month afterwards to plan something and you planned that? And on top of that, they actually had Rhea Ripley. This is a true fucking story. They had Rhea Ripley pin Asuka via the Riptide to become the new Raw Women's Champion. Really? Seriously. I've seen Asuka be done dirty. I've seen Bray Wyatt be done dirty. This takes the fucking cake. This irritates the fuck out of me. So what happens, guys? Are we going to play a game where Io Shirai gets called up and is now the new Kabuki Warriors? Is she going to be... Because where do they put Asuka now? Asuka with a fucking championship was irrelevant. You guys are already putting this in a column. You guys are already putting this in a fucking column. That's funny. You guys are the best. You guys are the fucking best. Damn, you guys are already putting it somewhere. You guys are the best. My chat's going fucking nuts. You guys are already putting it somewhere. Guys, listen to this, though. Asuka, her whole title reign. Listen to these words, because I really want you to feel these words. Asuka's entire title reign has been a tag team with Lana, going for tag titles. So it's like the focus wasn't even on her title. A tag team with Lana, focusing on tag titles. And then a tag team with Charlotte. A tag team with Charlotte to focus on tag titles. Again, still not paying attention to her title. And then a tag team with Rhea Ripley, who is her opponent at Mania. And then when she finally gets the match, she just loses the title. That has been her title reign. So basically, she never even had a legit reign. Fuck, bro. Come on, man. How are you gonna do Asuka dirty like that? How would nobody else be pissed off at that? Okay, even somebody that will basically, you're getting pissed off about wrestling, man. Relax. First of all, this is YouTube. The reason that hundreds of people are tuning in right now is because it's entertainment. So pull your head out of your ass. This is entertainment. I'm sure you don't want to see me do a review where I'm like, and then Rhea Ripley beat Asuka, and I don't like it, but it happened. I like these two. Good column. Next was a tag team match. This had 3 people in it. 1, 2, 3. What happened was they all wrestled. No, come on, bro. You kidding me? It's entertainment, first of all. Number 2, sometimes you just you gotta stand up for these wrestlers that are being fucked with. Asuka has been literally fucked with. You say, yeah, 4 times champion, right? And that's why we can't say she's buried. She's been a 4-time Raw champion, 2-time tag champion, Royal Rumble winner. But then it's the same thing with Bray Wyatt. Then what happens when you get to the big fucking match? They put no faith in her. They do not let her take it to the next level. That has to stop. How do you not get frustrated for somebody like Asuka? How do you, if you call yourself a fan, how do you literally just let that go? Over 300 on the ups. Thank you, guys. But trust me when I say the 2 will glitch. Wink, wink. Watch. Over 3. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that, man. Let's get that to 325, so even if they glitch, they still will feel the wrath of the amp unit. Thank you. Much love to you guys, man. If you're a true fan, how do you not get pissed off for Asuka? Keith Lee. Aleister Black. Andrade. Andrade had to just leave the fucking company, just like Miro, who voiced frustrations and had to leave the fucking company, Rusev. And Brody Lee, Luke Harper, who actually, it got so bad he has to voice his frustrations on social media. That's how pissed off. I can keep going. Zack Ryder. Kairi Sane had to go back to fucking Japan. She just wanted out of prison. How does a fan not get upset? How does a fan just say, oh, relax, just wrestling? Zelina Vega, thank you. Who was that? DeMonte. Thank you. If you're a true fan, like, this becomes just pathetic. A true fan cannot sit back and just go, oh, Asuka lost again, her time on the big stage. Oh, well. At least with Bray Wyatt, you know he's going to be a big part of a storyline coming up. Something big is happening. We know that. Whether you like it, whether you're on board with it, that's your opinion, that's cool. With Asuka, you can't say that. You don't know what the fuck the future holds for Asuka. Bray's going to be fine. He's going to be in a big story. People are going to make him the #1 clicked videos on WWE on YouTube. He's going to sell a shitload of merchandise like he's been. People are going to claim he's buried, and it's always, we're going to do this every fucking day for the next several years. But Asuka doesn't have that stability. I would not doubt this fucking company to take the greatest women's wrestler on the planet, Io Shirai, and just put her in a tag team. I didn't put this anywhere yet, did I, guys? Because I'm telling you where it's going, and I don't care if this pisses people off. I don't care if you want to cry. I'll pass the tear bucket to you. You'll get the fucking tear bucket. But everything about this was unacceptable. The booking of it, Rhea being in this match, the match completely fucking was lackluster and sucked, and the outcome is disastrous for somebody who should be getting a lot more respect. Where do you guys think this is going? Come on, man. You got to be smart. You got to be smart about this. And you're the unit. I think you know. Come on. I want it even more. I'm starting to see it. Exactly. There it is. Speak out, unit. Speak out, unit. Yep. Yep. You're right. You're right. VC Stallion, I wish I could put it in the bad. I really do. Man, because I don't take pleasure in doing this. But this goes into the... ugly column. Has to. Has to. Rhea Ripley. I don't know. I just can't get behind her right now, man. I don't know. The character isn't speaking to me. I don't know about Rhea. But I know she should not have been in that match. And I know that Asuka should be champion today. Guys, it just dawned on me something. I'm going to need participation now more than ever because I need a correction if I am wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Hold on. See, I'll admit when I'm fucking wrong. I don't got no fucking... I don't got that ego syndrome like everyone says BC has. No, I'll say when I'm wrong. No, maybe I'm not, man. Aside from Bianca Belair, you can even add in NXT, actually. Maybe the tag titles would be the only thing. The men's tag in NXT and the women's tag. But Ember, who was it? Karrion Kross with the NXT Championship. Johnny Gargano with the North American. And Raquel Gonzalez with the Women's Championship. And on the main roster, isn't Bianca Belair the only face to come out of WrestleMania with a championship? Correct me if I am wrong, chat, please. Because that's just a huge thing. You never see that coming out of Mania. But Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, Sheamus, Apollo, Rude and Ziggler, Nia Jax and Shayna, Omos and AJ Styles, Rhea Ripley, who you could say is a heel because she was getting booed on the day she arrived for challenging Asuka, and then she turned on Asuka in that tag team match, became the heel, and she's going to get booed even more. Well, then again, they're back to piped-in noise tonight, so maybe. Isn't that all of them? They're all fucking heels, except for Bianca. Chat is confirming that. Thank you. MSK is the... Yeah, exactly. In NXT. And the women's, too. Ray's Fan 42, I believe. Shotzi and Ember are still tag champs. Yeah, you guys are confirming what I just had that moment of realization. Usually when you come out of WrestleMania, you have a lot of faces that won those straps. We're coming out of Mania with only one main roster face champion. Bianca Belair is holding the whole face division on her shoulders. Luckily, she's badass. She can carry the weight. But every other champion, guys, is a heel. At least on the main roster, aside from Bianca. That's crazy to think about. I haven't even digested that. That's crazy to think about, bro. Coming out of WrestleMania. That goes to show you, A, Vince McMahon cannot book faces. It's much easier for him to book heels. And even those he fucks up. But this company does not know how to book faces. That's something, man. I'm sorry. That was a moment of realization for your boy BC, man. I was like, whoa, wait, isn't every champion a heel? Then I thought of Bianca. That's crazy, man. All right, guys, we're going into, again, Ray Foreman, thank you for that 50, dude. That was really fucking awesome. And to all the supers, you guys have been fucking awesome all fucking stream. We're going into the main event now. I just want to catch up on a couple of supers. AJP Gamer 5-spot. BC, the Fiend can take 11 curbs. Oh, I brought this up earlier, AJP. BC, the Fiend can take 11 curb stomps and chair shots, but can't kick out of one RKO. That match was terrible. People were pissed last night. Correct? I agree on everything, AJP. It got an ugly, bro. This is a pro Bray Wyatt channel, and that got an ugly. We had to put a lot of good. I mean, there was so much good in that. The entrances, the Jack of the Box, fucking Bray arising from it. I mean, the crowd was captivated. Go back and watch live. And then, obviously, during the match, when Alexa Bliss was up on the Jack of the Box, and she was the third Alexa character, the demonic one, and she's got the goo coming down, and everybody in attendance just yelling, holy shit, holy shit. There was so much good in it. And then the finish was unacceptable. It was fucking terrible, and it got an ugly. I agree, AJP. No other way I can put it. Absolutely agree. Christopher Blackshear, 199. One day the fans should walk out on a live show. Bro, that's when I say unit, stand up. You ain't kidding though, bro. Christopher, thanks, dude. If I miss any supers, guys, I'll get you in the next video. There's a lot of them today. We're going over a lot of stuff. Whew. Man, you guys are the fucking best, bro. Should we do this? Match number 7, main event, Universal Championship. Edge versus Roman Reigns, one-on-one in a dream match. We start off... Just kidding. I'm kidding. Wouldn't that have been awesome, man? No. We got, thank you, 322 up in here, guys. We're going to 325. And that's important because the tube is going to do a purge soon. And it's going to drop below. Trust me. They've been doing this. They want BC off the platform. I'm too controversial for who the fuck knows why. But they're going to purge the likes. If you Google it, if you check on fucking the Twitter machine, if you Google YouTube taking away likes, just type in that. And you're going to see a lot of people pissed off. So they're fucking with BC's likes. They're fucking with the channel. They're taking subscribers off without them knowing about it. So guys, always make sure that you're subbed. I'm telling you right now. Because the tube wants you fucking gone. Trust me, man. They want you off the channel. They want BC off the fucking platform. Probably. I don't fucking know. They don't like BC. A lot of people don't like BC. Guess what? I'm the bad guy. I'm the fucking boogeyman. I make the tube cry those fucking salty tears. Cry, bitch. My unit's going toward 350. With or without a glitch. VC Stallion, I had to resub once. Yeah, I got people telling me they have to resub every fucking week. Pisses me off, bro. You know, like they're already making it so hard to grow your fucking channel, and then they want to fuck with you left and right. But yet the unit keeps slowly but surely growing somehow. And I say somehow, I know why. We're the baddest motherfuckers in the unit, in the whole community. But I can't stand that shit, bro. Lanax, 199. BC, you missed hilarious super from J Football Alive. Thank you, Lanax, for that. Did I? I can't get them all right now, and they're not giving it to me. That's what I mean. I'm going to miss a lot of them because if so many are coming in and they're getting off the big screen, I can't get that visual until the live stream is over, unfortunately. So I wish I could, come on. Yeah, I wish I could get it, guys. Hold on. Supads. Okay, let me see if I can find it here, man. Peyton Joshua 18, $2.99. The tube never notifies me. Fuck me, I'm amped. Yeah, they don't notify either. That's another thing, guys. They don't even notify when my videos, I mean, they literally try to fuck with this channel left and right, and you guys keep saying, fuck you, we ain't going nowhere. So I appreciate that. Peyton Joshua, thank you for telling me that. I hear that all the time, bruh. Fucking sucks. Where's J Football Alive, you said, right? Okay, let me find it here. J Football, I got you, 199. If Bray's buried, then Naomi's in interstellar space. That's good, J Football. Can I just say, what the fuck was Lana doing on night number 1 with that coat? Is she trying to be like fucking Naomi now? There's only one Naomi. Hit the bricks, please. They're trying to look like a tag team, BC. She looks like she could be on the corner of 5th Avenue. The fuck are you doing, man? I don't mind Lana as a manager, and if she wants to be a wrestler, keep training. I hope you do. I hope you and wish you the best. But don't try being Naomi 2.0. You can't even be negative 4.0 right now. VC Stallion with a coffee, by the way. Thank you, VC Stallion. I see that. It looks like I missed a lot of them, guys. I'm going to have to get you in the next stream. Let me go back to my peeps. Blitzball Champ 10 spot. With as dirty as WWE have done Asuka, could you imagine how bad it would be if Io Shirai came to the main roster? Yikes. Yes, I can imagine it, Blitzball. And it's her being in a tag team with Asuka. Thank you, Blitzball. Can't fucking stand the booking over there. You know that. I preached it already. Nothing more I can fucking say at this point. Poor Lana. I know, man. You know, it's not even shade to Lana, but I don't know what the fuck she was doing looking like Naomi down there. And then she botched the entrance too, didn't she? Or I don't know. She tries doing the slide. Kabuki Warriors 2.0. Yeah, I mean, you guys know how high I am on Kairi. I love Kairi Sane. Io is even a step up from that, but that doesn't mean we need to see her and Asuka together. Fuck, man. Vince just likes to put, like, whatever you are, like, in a group together. He's like, oh, where's my black talent? Do I have any other black individuals? Put them in a group. Yeah, put them in a group. Do I have any Latinos? Give me some Hispanics in here. Yeah, put them in a group. Like, why? She's Asian, and she's Asian, and she's Asian. Put them in an Asian group. Why? Why? Just because they're quote-unquote the same? Ignorance, bro. Stop that shit. You don't need to do it. And he does it all the fucking time. He's done this for decades. All right. Guys, we're going into the seventh match in a second. Who's that? Big Nang with a 10 spot says WWE did a great job on the vid promo, making Edge look badass as the obsessive heel-looking one while hiding D-Bry. Dirty tactics of whining his way into the Mania main event. Shake my head. Yeah, they protected Bryan as best they could. They knew people were pissed. They knew that, Big Nang. BC told you that. DLB, dirty little bastard, dude. Enjoy work. What am I fucking saying? Kick the shit out of work. Get back later and catch this. This will be up on the channel later. DLB, thank you for stopping by, showing the love. Carlos, 10 spot. Carlos Ray, man. BC, speaking for the unit and myself, I want to thank you for all of the shows you put up for us this week, making this the most memorable WrestleMania of all time. Salute. Carlos, dude, that means a lot, man. I seriously mean that. You're one of my tried and trues. I've always loved seeing you up in here right from the jump with JR9 Gaming, Blueprint Nation up in here, Jennifer, Vicky, Ashley, and Unique Butterfly, Sadiqwa. There's too many to name. Lucas, all you guys, man. William F. There's so many of you guys, man. I can't possibly thank you enough, but the supers, that's a bonus. I never need anybody to spot me a coffee. I'm gonna be just fine. The fact that you guys just show up and listen to the Ant-Man on a continuous basis, I can't fucking thank you enough. So Carlos, not to get all sentimental, man, I appreciate the words. I really do. Much love and respect. Mr. Black Ice 22 with a 2 spot says, curious on this Raw after WrestleMania. I don't know. This booking sucks. You know that for a while now, Mr. Black Ice 22. Don't act like this is something new. You know that, bro. And I agree. NJPW girl, I appreciate it. Yeslin. Thank you, Yeslin. Just like I just said, thank you for tuning in. All right, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting anymore. Main event Universal Championship. Edge versus Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. This was a 21-minute match. Everyone said, Unique 5. I must say that Roman winning at Mania is not cringy and unbearable. Maybe it's because he is a heel. I'm going to get to that right now, Unique. Thank you. 21-minute match. Everybody told me, they said, don't worry, BC, it's going to be a better match. And I said, no, don't tell me what I'm going to like better, first of all. I know how to dissect wrestling, and I know exactly what Edge and Roman is going to do. I don't need anybody telling me. So, a better match for you, you can tell yourself that. Daniel Bryan was up in this shit, and it still only received 21 minutes. And the only memorable moment you're going to remember is maybe him and Edge, that involved all three of them, was him and Edge doing the double submission to Roman. Other than that, it was a powerbomb that Daniel Bryan took through the commentary table. That was it. Everything else was just to get the crowd to yes. Because Vince knew everybody would be a sheep and yes. And then once the yes was done, you heard crickets or even boos for Daniel Bryan. But I have a lot of people that were there last night, and they said Edge, resoundingly, was the most applauded. And I told you guys that it was I told you from the fucking beginning. I was the only YouTuber, the only podcaster to tell you the facts from the jump. And most people actually did understand, but there was a lot of people that just didn't want to believe. It's going to make it better. I like this decision. Just wait and watch, BC. And when it was all said and done, a 21-minute match it was just Roman winning. Same way it could have been if it was just Edge in 20 minutes. No reason at all for Daniel Bryan to be in this match. Literally. Factually, we just went over it. BC was right from the fucking beginning. Pat on the back, I don't want it. I'm sorry for not believing you, BC. I don't even want it. What I want people to do is wake the fuck up and realize when I speak, and I speak over and over about the same fucking subject, you know damn well I know what I'm talking about. You know damn well when it's all said and done, I'm going to end up being right. And then most of the time, I don't even want to be because it's going to be fucking tragic. Because I know how the booking is going to be. Sure enough, I was right again. There was podcasters and YouTubers who've been doing this much longer than me. Much bigger audiences and subs and all of it. And they're like, this is going to be great. And they were fucking sucking the dick of the decision of Vince McMahon. And BC refused to cling on those company balls. I did not cling on those company balls. Not once did I say Daniel Bryan was going to add shit. In fact, I knew he wouldn't. And I was right all along. There was nothing in this match that Daniel Bryan added that Edge and Roman couldn't have done on their fucking own. And today, I'm in front of this camera, sheer vindication. Taking my place atop the top of the fucking community when it comes to knowledge. And I did it again. This small little channel, this small little amplified channel, that even the tube is trying to get off the fucking platform. And I was right again. 21 minutes. Edge and Roman, when it was one-on-one, was sheer magic. In fact, at one point, Edge and Roman hit double spears on one another. It was fucking awesome, bro. And then Danny came in a minute later and ruined it. Then there was another time where they fucking, in fact, after that double spear, you started hearing, "This is awesome" chants. This is awesome. Just Edge and Roman was in the middle of the ring. This is awesome. Oh, but they weren't going to deliver, I was told. Okay. Another great spot when Edge had a crossface on Roman with a piece of a steel chair because they were yin-yang it. Tug of war. Roman rips the fucking chair, and Edge has a piece of that, and he's got the submission on Roman using the fucking bar from the steel chair. Bro, awesome. And Danny came in and ruined it. Edge had a badass spear on fucking Roman while Roman was on the steps, and Roman catapulted via an Edge spear on the outside, knocking them both down and out. I can go on, and every single time Danny comes in and starts yesing, and everyone's like, yeah, 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 and then he puts his arms down, and everyone's like, oh, wait, I wasn't even cheering for this guy. Because everyone just wants to be involved. Vince knew that. He jumps in for some fucking yeses. Roman hits both Edge and D-Bry with a concerto, and he stacks them up. Daniel Bryan first, Edge goes on top of D-Bry, and Roman pins them both. Now, I was going to say Edge theoretically actually won this match then because he was covering Daniel Bryan for longer. However, if I go back and watch, I believe Edge's shoulders were also down. And he was never on top of Bryan for more than 3 seconds with one shoulder up. So I can't even use that as a story going forward. So Roman legitimately stacked them up as he said he was going to do. And looks badass, no doubt. I wish there was less Jey Uso interference in this. There's a time for Jey Uso interference because it makes Roman look much more badass as a heel. And then there's times where Roman has to do it on his own to look more badass as a heel. This was one of the moments. If you're going to stack them up literally, then you should not have any help from your cousin. I mean, this is your moment to truly stamp your place in the annals of time. And I felt there was a little bit much more from Jey Uso. But I have no problem with the actual finish. It's a catch-22. This was Edge's moment, no question. And I think in a couple of months, you give it back to fucking Roman, and Roman's even more furious. He's even more feeling disrespected. And now when he gets that title, he's proclamating that he is never going to lose it ever again because now he knows what he must do. And he annihilates Daniel Bryan at Backlash, literally like annihilates this motherfucker. And you can build a fun story with Daniel Bryan and Roman can have a fun story. That's not even shade to Daniel Bryan. I know he can carry a story. Have them do that. Have Edge have a couple of title defenses at Backlash and Money in the Bank. And at SummerSlam, Roman could have gotten it back, built up, add another layer to his character. He's even more he's more paranoid. He's more angry, furious, frustrated. There's another layer that like you haven't seen this type of intensification, amplification in this dude. You've never seen this in Roman Reigns. Storyline-wise, you put that in him, and you have him take it back at SummerSlam, for instance. And then you have him hold it all the way to Mania next year. Or 2 years, and The Rock gets it at 39. But this was obviously to send the crowd home happy. It's what I told you about the Bray Wyatt thing. You send the crowd home happy, but also 10 years to the day, Edge had to forfeit that championship. The story wrote itself. So I'm okay with either one. If Edge won this and everybody said it was the end of the world, I would say you're wrong. If you think that Roman Reigns would have been destroyed and ruined, probably the same people that yell everyone's buried, you would say Roman is buried. If you think that would have been the end of Roman and his badassery, it just wouldn't have been. Roman is too fucking good right now, and it would actually just add another layer. Edge would make sure of that, but Roman would as well. So I would have been okay. 10 years to the day he had to forfeit it, he gets it back. And Edge can do a lot for that championship. And when Roman, it's time to take it back, there's more layers. But on the flip side, I'm totally okay with Roman stacking them up, ending it as well. It just leaves a bad taste in people's mouths who were there live and a lot of people at home because he was the dude getting booed by everybody. And when it was all said and done, it was just like, oh, cool, he stacked them. Now what? I'll tell you what. We go off the air. See what I mean? There's no climatic moment. It's anticlimactic, actually. It's a good decision. Guy's holding on to that championship, and now when somebody finally beats him, it's going to be a prestigious person and a prestigious fight. But are you really going to put that much stock in Vince? I hope. JR9, Roman winning is the correct call. Says who? Says who, though, JR9? If Edge won, you're telling me that's not a correct call? And can I ask why, JR9? That's my tried and true. That's why I want to ask JR9. If Roman lost that title, what happens to Roman, JR9? Do you think he's just going to fall off the face of the earth? Do you think he's ruined? I'm on a delay, so I gotta hold on here. War Dog, you can't hurt Roman. He's too damn good at what he's doing. Exactly. Losing the fucking title. Especially if you're going to make it a triple threat, then just have Daniel Bryan lose. That way, Roman doesn't even lose the championship. Are you guys even thinking of that? Roman didn't even have to lose that son of a bitch. And you could still have him add a layer to his character and get it at SummerSlam. Allow Edge a nice summer with that fucking championship. 10 years from the day he had to forfeit it. The story could have been better, JR9. I just don't understand this notion that Roman is ruined if he didn't win this last night. I'm not understanding as a fan of 3 fucking decades plus. I don't see it. I think we're lowering our fucking standards. It was a triple threat. Daniel Bryan could have lost this shit, which was probably the original idea. Edge wins this, the story tells itself, and then Roman just gets it back, never defeated, and he gets it back at SummerSlam. And he takes that son of a bitch, still never defeated, through Mania 38 and maybe even 39 to face The Rock. Gaming Francis, exactly my point. Thank you. Perfectly said. Gaming Francis says, I think Roman would have been like an old Triple H and stopped at nothing to get it back. That's what I mean. The Roman character is based on paranoia. Are you disrespecting me? Say my name. Right? It's all about how you're treating him, the paranoia. What's next? Why are you doing this? Why is this decision being made? It's always going to affect him. Imagine if he lost his title. Oh, bro, that would be amplified to the 10th level. It would be an even more fun Roman. And again, he didn't even lose the match. D-Bry did. I just don't understand. I'm okay with Roman winning this thing. It was cool the way he did it. He stacked them up. If you're gonna do it fucking cool. Do it badass. But you listen to the reaction last night. You remember how you felt when WrestleMania went off the air. And don't lie to yourself. It was anticlimactic. I'm telling you right now what you did, I bet. You went, oh, cool, he stacked them. And then WrestleMania went off the air and you were like, huh, okay. The right call was made, right? And that's all we did, right? We all became a booker. Instead of being a fan, we just became a booker. The right call was made, so I'm cool. Even though I didn't feel anything during that match, I didn't feel the victory was just like, okay, heel won, good call. We all become a booker. Exactly, Brandon. If Roman lost the title, he would be more badass, more defined, even more treacherous, and that's good for Roman. I'm trying to tell people I don't understand. Yeah. Nasty says, I want Roman and Edge to have a proper storyline without any interference or meddling from anyone, and let's truly let them shine. Exactly, Nasty. That's what this should have been. A dream match between 2 epic fucking dudes. And instead, we got this for 21 minutes, and it was all just for Roman to obtain anyway. Then what the fuck? If you're just gonna pin Edge anyway, then have the dream match. Listen, I love the way they stacked it up. Edge and fucking Roman had some good moments. This is gonna be a double tally. It just has to be. Goes into the good column for a lot of it, just the Edge and Roman interaction. I like the stacking at the end. I feel more could have been done. And I also feel that maybe we should have went a different way without a third person. And because of the booking and all of this, it's also going to get an ugly. The booking was horrible. A guy won the Royal Rumble. He picked the champion he wants to face. And a few weeks before the match, it turns into a triple threat where the guy who was mediocre in 2020 on a losing streak in 2021 and doing the Macarena with Otis and Gable. He bitches, he complains, he finds his way in, and we didn't even get a payoff on it. It was a 21-minute match, and everyone still lost. So, you're stuck in the middle here. I'll give a good, I'm giving a fucking ugly. Guys, we were up to 341 on the likes I saw, and it just went to 309. I told you, the tube is taking them in droves. That just happened in 4 seconds. Bump it. Bump it. Get it to 325. They're literally purging subs and likes. They're trying to get the unit right off the platform. I just witnessed it, guys. I told you, it just happened live. You can go on your Twitter machine and type in the words, YouTube taking away likes. Type in those words. And it's happening to a lot of your favorite tubers. They're purging subs and they're purging likes. Why would they do that? The algorithm needs the likes and shit. And they just purged it. You saw it live. We were at 341. This is the third time they purged it. We were over 400. If they put the 90 back, we're over 400 right now. Isn't that fucking nuts? I noticed it several videos ago, and I've been watching it unfold. That's the first time I caught it live. Get that shit back up to 325 is the best I can say, guys. And we gotta fight for our YouTube lives right now, man. Because right now we're taking on the machine. They do not want the channel to grow. It is fucking obvious. We are on their fucking list. We just made the list. Unreal, man. I can't believe they're doing that to your boy BC, man. But it looks like they don't want us to be doing this. I don't know, bro. Gaming says, I just saw the likes. Me too, man. It was at 341 and it went to 308 like that, bro. In 4 seconds. It's called a purge. And if you go on your social media machine, this was sent to me by my boy. Or Google it probably. YouTube taking away likes. It's fucking nuts. It's not just happening to BC. There's a lot of tubers that are having to deal with this. Mr. Charles Grinch said yeah, that's fucking nuts, bro. They don't want us to grow. Just make sure you stay subscribed, man. Always keep checking. Always smash the like on every video, guys. You got to fight back because they're making sure that your voice is not heard on the channel. Anyway, guys, fuck the tube. Fuck you, tube. Fuck you. That's what I got to say to the fucking tube. Over 325 for now. We bounced right back, tube. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Thank you, fucking AMP unit members. They're still going to do purges, but at least you guys are fucking rocking. So that gets an ugly and a good in that fucking main event. And what that means, guys, when it was all said and done, yeah, my unit is pissed at YouTube now, man. You ain't kidding, guys. But thank you for bouncing right back, man. But they're purging the likes. They only want me to have like fucking 200 or some shit. I have no idea. But it's BC and the AMP unit versus YouTube now, man. The brawl is on. 3 good, 2 bad, 4 ugly. You know the rules. Every ugly has to get crossed off in the 2 bads. Yeah, hold on, guys. That's 2 more. That's 2 more. That's 2 more. That's 2 more. 10-3. Damn! 10-3. This was a bad night of a professional wrestling pay-per-view. I don't know how your guys' scorecard was, but that was a pretty ugly night of professional wrestling. I knew it was much worse than night number 1. I didn't know it was this bad, and that's why I love the good, the bad, and the ugly with you guys, man. That was that fucking bad. Wow. Huh. Ten to 3. How is that even possible? Peyton Joshua 18 says, we the AMP unit won't be stopped. You know it, Peyton Joshua. Emmanuel, bro, you are the only reason I still watch WWE. Emmanuel, thank you, brother. I'm glad I can at least entertain you. Jesse Borsler, the only thing I hear Daniel Bryan added to the match was the submission spot. That's it. Oh, the only thing you're going to remember? Yeah, that's literally it. Maybe being powerbombed through the fucking table. Jesse, thank you. SOS TDM 617. Fuck Wad Fred versus Luigi Lugnuts. Next year, book it. It would be more entertaining than night 2. SOS. Undisputed Era 499 says, soon you'll be put in a group based on your religion. Yeah, knowing Vince. You guys like the same things? You like the same God? You're in a group. Undisputed, thanks, dude. Alberto Gomez with a 10 spot. Alberto says, Vince ruined Roman's image. Even as a heel, I think the crowd legit still hates him. I thought Roman would get cheered because he's a cool heel, and cool heels get cheered. I mean, Lashley got cheered. Yeah, but you had Edge in this match, and there is people that do like Daniel Bryan. I'm not saying he got booed out of the building, But most of the people that were yesing after the hands went down, that was like it. Then they went back to cheering Edge or had more fun just booing Roman. But yeah, I'm interested to see if it was just one-on-one how the reaction would be and going forward. But yeah, a lot more boos than I thought, Alberto. Thank you, dude. RD, 5-spot. RD says, BC, what's up, man? Wanted to mention something about the Fiend match, but I feel you covered that already. Several times in this stream I did, RD, but especially at the beginning of the review. I talked all about it. Thank you for the coffee, and don't worry, we're going to be talking about that a lot in the coming weeks, I'm sure. Batty Banks with a 199. What up, Batty Banks? People are saying Jey Uso should be fired. Wouldn't take it that far. Jey Uso's good. I would not take it that far. Jey Uso is good. I love him with Roman. I wouldn't mind Jimmy coming back and being with Roman. But there's times and places to utilize them in the match. Last night was too much Jey Uso. Anis Sarwar 999 says Bryan snuck his way in and got the limelight. Roman was already a champion. Edge got the short end of the stick this entire feud. He needed to win. That would have been a slap in the face to Crybacks. It would have. I would have fucking loved it for sure. But yeah, man, Edge won the Rumble and he literally had to take a backseat to fucking Daniel Bryan when Edge and Roman, when they were doing their promos, was the most intriguing. I can't tell you how pissed off I am about that, man. And then here we are, vindication, right? I was right, so I should be happy about it? No, I'm not happy about it. Because if more people just listened to me originally, we wouldn't have had to dealt with the shit show that we watched. 20 minutes for 3 fucking dudes, and the third wheel in all this, Daniel Bryan, didn't even do anything captivating. Nothing. All the big moments were Edge and Roman's. Then just have it be Edge and Roman. Thank you, Anise. Jer9 Gaming, 5-spot. Chris Jericho's Broken Skulls was better than Mania. Also, BC, thank you. The streams this week. Thank you for the streams this week. I love them all, and you're the best. Check your leader. Jer9 Gaming, much love and respect to you, man. You guys are the best. You, my tried and trues, especially. Carlos, you, all you, man, you motherfuckers are the best. Not just here on the chats, but always some of the first ones to hit the chat when I go live. I love it. Jer9 Gaming, thank you for those words. Thank you for the coffee. Ray Hunt with a 5-spot says, sorry I missed the stream, brother. No notification. Big surprise. They're not notifying anybody, Ray Hunt. They're just purging the channel and they're hoping that I just go away. Fuck that. Fuck you. We rocking out. But anyway, I feel so bad for Asuka and Bray, says Ray Hunt. Me too, man. You know, better booking has to happen now. It had to happen yesterday. It had to happen a fucking year ago. Enough. Thank you, Ray. Peyton Joshua 18, say it again, Amp Unit, won't be stopped. You know it, brother. You know it. Red team, go! Jesse Borsler, it's true. 5-spot, thank you for the coffee, Jesse. It's true about the YouTube stuff. I've heard about this from another channel I'm subscribed to. Yeah, I wouldn't bullshit you, man. Trust me, when you see it in bulk, it's fucking, it's crazy. It's not just 1 or 2. I mean, they bulked 40. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Why would you stop the algorithm on my channel? Why do you not want the smaller channels to grow? What is your fucking problem? They've been doing this for over a year with subs, and yet I still slowly but surely continue to grow because this channel is so badass, and that's probably pissing them off. They're purging subs, and I'm still growing, so now they're going to try to stop me at the algorithm. It's unreal, Jesse. Thank you, dude. Fucking real. Who's that? 1990. Oh, Quincy Gray, 2-spot. 4 ugly, a new record. Is it a new record? I forget now, but 4 uglies for a WrestleMania is definitely a record, Quincy. Maybe it is for all the time, for all the pay-per-views, but definitely for Mania. I don't remember putting 4 fucking uglies in a WrestleMania night. And I knew when it ended, it just felt like a lackluster night. There's no way they could contend with night number 1, but wow. Did we run into brick fucking walls on that one. Quincy, thank you. 1999. Michelle Haskins, 99. Michelle, salut. Thank you, Michelle. The person to take the title off of Roman is Big E. If built correctly, which I highly doubt, Big E could win at Survivor Series or Royal Rumble 22, then build towards Rock versus Roman, which does not need a title. Possibly. I definitely want to see Rock and Roman at 39. I wish it was sooner. I wish it was this year. But obviously, for many reasons, that was not the case. But it looks like LA. It doesn't even look like Texas. LA, 2 years, Rock Roman. You're right, it doesn't need a title. However, could you imagine if Roman held that son of a bitch all the way to it? But then, is it all for the Rock who's... Rock isn't even part-time. Rock is no time. Rock comes back for that one match and you know he's gone. So would you have him hold the title all that way or does he beat The Rock at 39 too? And then what? Does Roman hold the title to 40? WrestleMania 40? That would be fucking legit. That's old school booking, man. Back in the day, Bob Backlund, Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, they would hold the belt for years. That's unheard of today. Michelle Haskins, I love my boy Big E. He no longer has a fucking championship, so I'm down with it. Thank you, Michelle. Humility before honor, 10 spot. A couple of coffees by humility before honor. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Bray got done dirty. I'm done. He needs to take his genius and skill somewhere else because he's going to keep on getting screwed. All amplification and love to you. Right back to you, humility before honor. Honor. Humility before honor. Humility before honor. I agree, bro. You know what I mean? I don't want to see him go anywhere else because that's no shade to AEW or Impact, but I think he could be something special right here. Vince just has to let his creativity go full throttle. I feel like Vince allows him to go to a point, and then Vince jumps in and takes over the whole finish of everything. Every segment, every promo, every match. Vince has his hand in the cookie jar. We have to get Vince's hand out of the cookie jar and just let Bray's genius be Bray's genius. Otherwise, you're right, humility. It's going to keep on happening because we've seen it for years. Thank you, brother. Peyton Joshua 18 with a $3.99 says, Big E versus Roman, take my money. That'd be fun, bro. The level that Big E is fucking on right now with the level that Roman's fucking on, you have to do it correctly, though, because Big E just lost the championship. It's the same thing that I was pissed off when Bobby Lashley lost his IC championship, or was it the US, I believe? The US title. And then the same night he was jumping Drew McIntyre and starting a championship feud. And I'm like, well, that doesn't tell a story. You just lost the mid-card championship, and the same night you're in the fucking heavyweight title picture. You gotta do it much more realistically, believably. Do it in the right way, basically. Don't make the same mistake. I-Fi 63 2-spot. Good to see you up in here, dude. Loved making DB fans cry when I hit them with facts. Yeah, and I like Daniel Bryan. So I-Fi 63, that's all that it is. It's facts. I like Daniel Bryan. But if you're using common sense logic and just straight up facts, A, he didn't belong in the match, and B, you're lying to yourself if you thought it was going to be any better than just Edge and Roman. And here we are the next morning, and not one motherfucker could honestly, if they look themselves in the mirror, say that that match was fucking great last night. It was not great. You can give it good, and that's as much as I'm going to give you. In fact, I put it into the good, but for the booking reasons and other side issues, it also received an ugly tally. But don't sit here and tell me that was a great match. So Daniel Bryan added nothing. I could have seen a dream match, and it most likely would have been 10 times better. I-Fi 63, thank you. Quincy Gray, another coffee 5-spot. Thank you, Quincy. The only way to WWE to survive is for Vince to retire. The other one's a little drastic. I'll take the retire, Quincy, in which I don't condone. All right, yeah, me neither. Retire or die. Yeah, just retire. You know, have a nice retirement. Enjoy your billions of dollars. Have somebody make you a fresh iced tea, rub your fucking feet, watch some AEW on Wednesday nights, whatever Vince wants to do. But just retire and let people take over that have a grasp on the business. You know, you need to, I can't work for that company. I know a lot of you guys are like, BC, you should work for WWE. Me and Vince would just be butting heads from minute number one. I'd be fired just as fast as I started. But it does need people like BC in that company. It needs people like me just to bring back the logic, the common sense, and the creativity, which is no longer in that company. Anyway, who was that? Quincy. Thank you for the coffee, dude. And you're right, he has to move aside. Undisputed Era, $4.99 coffee. Thank you, Undisputed. If people want Big E versus Roman, he has to cut all the New Day ties and get serious. Yep. And Undisputed, exactly what we've been seeing out of Big E, am I right? Before WrestleMania Night 1, obviously, when he came out to introduce New Day, I was okay with that. But that was it. That has to be the finale. What we've been getting out of Big E, and Apollo has been getting this mean streak Big E, that's the one Undisputed that has to be going on from here on out. Especially because he lost the championship. Now he's got to be badass. We're almost at 350 on the likes. Let's really piss YouTube off and get over 350. Please, guys. I want them to really get pissed off and be like, fuck, BC just got 350 when we purged 100. So I should be over, we should be near 500 if they weren't purging us the whole time. But let's still get 350 and watch them try to take 50 more off. Just to piss them off. Thank you, Undisputed. Guys, we still have almost 500 people still catching us live. The review is over. This was a drastically ugly pay-per-view event. WrestleMania night number 1 was actually really good, 7-4. WrestleMania night 2 was 10-3 bad. It was really bad. It was lackluster. There was no care. I haven't seen a score like that at a WrestleMania, I don't think, ever. I mean, there was a lot of uglies. So thank you guys for tuning in. Now we're just shooting the shit. We're going over some supers and yeah, we're just shooting the shit now. So thank you guys. You guys can take off and go about your day. Whoop that ass. I'll see you guys again for the Monday Night Raw review tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for showing the love and support. Thank you for smashing that fucking like. Thank you for commenting if you did. Just thank you for being a part of the Amplified unit. I truly appreciate it. At a time where the tube is trying to end the channel, you guys are standing the fuck up. I appreciate it. And for the hundreds of you that are going to stick around, let's keep rocking a little bit, man. There's a few more coming in. Thank you, Undisputed, again. Jai Dragon 499 says, off subject, Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair was the best match of WrestleMania. Boy, did they deliver 100. Absolutely correct. If I look at the past 2 nights, Jai Dragon, thank you for that coffee. If I look at the last 2 nights, and I think of the 14 matches, that's the one that I'll probably remember the most. For everything. Now, yes, it's a pro Sasha Banks channel, but even Bianca Belair and her having that moment, and man, that was the moment in WrestleMania, no question. Brandon Goulage, another $4.99 coffee. Hey, BC, what's your thoughts on bringing back jobbers? I feel like the Wabaka had something to do with it disappearing, but they should bring them back. I always think jobbers have a place in pro wrestling because that's how you build superstars. Otherwise, you're just going to see superstar take on superstar every match on Monday Night Raw. And on the pay-per-view, you're just going to see the same fucking match between said superstar and said superstar. I hope that makes sense. And that's how you keep everybody 50-50 booked because there's no jobbers. When you don't have a jobber, who is the talent going to showcase their finisher to? Who is the talent going to come across as powerful over? They can't have anybody because you have to see AJ Styles versus Matt Riddle. You can't see Matt Riddle versus a jobber because they don't do it anymore. So you see AJ Styles versus Matt Riddle for 3 weeks in a row, and then at the pay-per-view, you see it for a 4th time. And then you see Big E versus Apollo, 3 SmackDowns. And then you see Big E and Apollo at the pay-per-view. So to build a storyline to Vince McMahon these days is just having the talent have a bunch of matches together. The jobber matches helped define the power of a superstar, and it showcased, especially to the casual fans, exactly why you should care about a motherfucker. Does that answer that, Brandon? I absolutely believe jobbers should come back. And I'm not talking about Ricochet and such. Oh, man. You guys catapulted over 350. Thank you. Remember that. Remember where they were. Jai Dragon 499. Bianca Belair stepped up in a mega star way. She does not need to be fed to Ronda or Becky at this point. 100% agree. Who did somebody say they should? Because Jai, absolutely agree with you. No, this is Bianca's time. Let her hold that straight at least, and this is at least to SummerSlam. She should not be dropping that. No hot potato. I don't care who the fucking wrestler is. Till SummerSlam at least. Peyton Joshua 18. Nowhere I'd rather be. I stop in even at work just to smash the like. Amped for life. Ready, go. Peyton Joshua. Means a lot, man. That's love. And when you do that, Peyton Joshua, you stop in, you press the like, and then you take off. When you come back to actually watch the video, make sure your like is still there because they're taking it away from you. Thank you, Peyton Joshua. James McCoon. James McCune with a 5 spot says, what's up with Bray losing so much? It's as though Vince has a vendetta against him. He doesn't believe in him fully. That's the only thing I can think of. Because he gives him the time. Isn't it weird? He gives Bray all these segments, all of this time. He allows him to use so much of his creativity. And then when it's time for the dance, he doesn't allow him to dance. Or he doesn't allow him to make it off the dance floor. He puts him on the floor, and he doesn't allow him to win the fucking dance contest. He's always coming in last place. I don't know, James. I expect the story to continue tonight, hopefully in a badass way. Hopefully they have a direction. Hopefully Bray Wyatt is in the ears of the powers that be and are saying, hey, I'm giving you this mulligan against Randy Orton. I'm letting you put him over. I'm going to put him over, but that's got to be fucking it. I'm hoping Bray is saying this. You never know. Thank you, James. Guys, I apologize if I missed any supers. I'll try to get it in the next vid. There's a fucking lot, brah. I tried to get as many as I could, but I will get the coffee regardless, so thank you, all right? It's just, there was a lot, brah. And I'm trying to do fucking 7 matches, multiple hours of a pay-per-view review. But thank you all for showing up and showing out, man. I think I'm going to end the stream here because this has been over 2 hours. It's going toward 2.5 hours. There's still hundreds of you guys just shooting the shit with BC, and I really do appreciate it. But to show the love back, I'm going to let you go and whoop the rest of the day's ass. Or tonight, morning, wherever you guys are in the world. I appreciate the love and support. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you were amplified. Hopefully I was able to drop some facts and education. Hopefully you guys were more than anything entertained. More than the fucking show. That's what I absolutely hope. Until next time, Monday Night Raw is tonight. We'll see what they produce. And we'll talk again tomorrow. Till then, think, be, live, amplified. Night number 1. Beat the shit out of night number 2. That's how we got it on the cards. Sure, you guys have your own fucking way to go about it, but I'm pretty sure we all felt the same way on this, man. The AMP unit pretty much united on that front. Big Nang with a last-minute 10 spot. If Rocky vs. Roman's still happening within a year, it should be on Survivor Series this year, which is going to be the 25th anniversary of Rock's WWE debut. The build of Big E up for WrestleMania 38 against Reigns. But Big Nang, it's not going to happen. The Rock would never come back just for Survivor Series, I don't believe. Especially with the pandemic still lingering this year. So it's going to most likely be LA 2 WrestleManias from now, Big Nang. WrestleMania 39. But that's what it's looking like anyway. We'll see. All right, guys. Much love, man. Salud, guys. Salud. There's so many of you guys. I can't get to everybody, but check you. We'll be here for another hour just doing a fucking roll call. Much love, guys. We're out. I can't believe that board, bro. I can't believe that fucking board, bro. Blueprint Nation! Blueprint Nation, Warrior Nation. Varens, Jer9 Gaming, Cornelius, Super Wolf Girl, Jai Dragon, SOS, Lucas. I can't do a whole roll call. You guys are fucking up. Mr. Charles Gray, you guys are fucking all over. Jazz, Big Nang, TKG, Fury. Fuck, man. Santivia Major, Chelsea, and oh, man. Antonio, Tomeo the Gamer, Joseph Ramos, Tembi. You the GOAT BC says just a random user. Thank you. Man, Clark Kent, Demonte, Rays Fan 42, Elmer Days, JJ, DJ LeMayu, DJ. Hey, man, Yankees. Oh man, all you guys, Batty Banks, Leisha Thorne, DB Reborn, The Last, Dirt Bender, Eddie, Brandon White. I said I wasn't gonna roll call. I'm roll calling. All right, I'm out. We'll be here fucking 12 midnight. Dan, Johnston, Douglas, Carlos. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Hopefully your fucking AT&T still with you, man. Carlos, much love. Ray Foreman for the 50 spot. All you guys, man. Thank you. Much love. I'm out. Almost 375. Thank you, guys. The tube will put that to 350, but whatever. At least my unit's showing up. Love you guys, man. Peace out. Swig. Salud. Hold on. Should we get a little fucking amped? I'm giving myself Ric Flair chops, baby, because we get amped, baby. We ain't no bitch boy Braden's up in here. Ah! Amp unit, check you. Much love.